Well, we were gonna go check in with Poindexter to see if he had any assignments for us.
Right, and that was the recap. That we were all meeting at...
Oh, that's right. You guys didn't meet last time.
Pearl.
I didn't really miss anything.
Yeah, I didn't miss it.
Okay.
It's been Pearl so long that we don't remember. Everyone's meeting at Pearl's mom's house for brunch, and then going into the office to see what the new thing is since you've been gone for 7 months.
Yep.
And that's when we find out that Harry's mom died when he was gone.
I don't remember that.
We just made that up.
No, we knew that at the end of the last time. That my mom had died.
Remember.
Like maybe after we stopped playing.
So.
The year was older here.
No, I was the only one here when we talked about the diary that I found when Mom died.
Right. So then you were going to tell. So Harry was going to tell.
Everyone what's in the diary.
You're going to tell everyone.
You were.
No, I'm not going to tell everyone. It's not my diary. It's your diary.
It's not my diary. It was my mother's diary. Most of
it.
it is in ancient Druidic that I can't quite decipher yet. But I'm hoping to, so I can polymorph. There's a polymorph spell in it. But I also found out that I owe you an apology.
You just found that out?
It's in the diary.
It's in the diary.
Wait, your mom owes you apology?
I owe her an apology because my mom lied.
You owe...
lied to me my entire life.
Oh, Pearl an apology.
Harry owes Pearl an apology. Because in Harry's mom's diary that he's reading now because she's dead.
Mm-hmm. I found out that before your parents were even married, my mom and your mom competed for the same guy.
Drama.
Yeah, and that my mom started a rumor about your mom
I feel
and
like high school.
Dwarf cakes. It was total high school, yes, and dwarf cakes, and it was really all about
my mom
her.
was only like 300 at the time.
Yeah,
I feel like eating popcorn right now.
She's spilling the tea.
I totally am spilling the tea. And so, it wasn't your mom that made dwarf cakes. That was something my mom made up, and she, just perpetuated it by lying for centuries.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm very disappointed in your mother for using racism as an insult.
I know. It's bad. Especially since in the book I found a recipe for dwarf cakes. That's why I was going to make them.
That's funny.
So she had them all.
Okay, so we're doing hugs over breakfast?
Hugs over breakfast.
Sure. I'm seeing it rolling my eyes.
Y'all cool with it now?
Yeah. Slightly hungover. Rolling your eyes.
Okay.
And then we all go to see Poindexter at the Capitol building. Well, the headquarters of the... It's been so long since we did this now. I've forgotten all that I'm having. The headquarters of the of the Bastard Riders. And check in.
We're not dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check in with Poindexter. What does Poindexter have to say? Hi, Poindexter.
And he was completely aware of the messages you were sending back and forth over the extended period of time, so he's all up on the situation. But he still is like, "Oh, welcome back. I was worried about you."
Didn't we send a message asking about Bodacia or something?
Booty hate.
Yeah.
Yes, you had sent a few messages back and forth.
It's now been centuries since you're gone.
Yeah, well, 7 months. So, they haven't had any additional dealings with Eagle Arrest beyond your short contract.
And I told them don't continue.
And they haven't had any trouble with Booty K at the southern border, which is where this whole thing started.
Okay.
So that's all been very quiet for months. Mostly because Booty K lost a huge portion of her trained forces.
I wonder why.
So then he tells you that the
Yeah.
I want to think of two things for you to do, so you can choose. That's better.
Okay.
So then he tells you that they're trying to open a new trade route through the mountain, right? And this would be well above where you had been in the cave for so long, well north of that, so that they can move wheat directly to PG7, the
Wheat?
Goblin City.
With a T?
Wheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited there, Harry.
You sell a lot of your wheat exports go to the goblins, not because the goblins eat wheat so much that that they just sell around the rest of the continent, right? They have a distribution network and stuff. So
They got a wheat market.
yes, wheat producer, wheat marketing, yeah. And so up until recently, they've just been moving the wheat to Itch Mountain.
Itch.
Itch.
That makes sense.
But now they want to move some of the wheat to PG7 because then they could get a better price.
What's the name? Why is it PG7?
It was originally the location of Price Gouge Franchise 7.
Oh, okay.
Which is part of GougeCo, which is the Goblin Corporation that runs basically all industry on the continent. And so it never, when the Goblins took it over from the Knolls, it was called Temple of the Knolls. And they're like, well, we don't want to live at Temple of the Knolls, so everybody started calling it PG7, and that just kind of stuck. Kind of lame name, PG7. If you're curious, PGs 1 through 6 were at Itch Mountain.
Oh.
So it's PG7. So anyway, moving wheat to PG7, but some of the
From Itch. They want us to move wheat from Itch to PG.
no, from Riverhead.
Oh, from Riverhead.
Yeah, from Riverhead. Instead of going Riverhead to Itch Mountain, the goblins will pay extra if you take it from Riverhead directly to PG7.
So what's the
got this.
problem with going there?
Right. As you pass through the mountains, some of the wagons have been crushed by rocks.
Oh.
At first, falling rocks in the past, but then they started noticing that there were ogres up on the cliffs, and that the ogres probably pushed the rocks down on the wagons on purpose.
So could I turn into like a giant elephant and be over the caravan and protect it from the rocks?
Yeah, but that would really hurt you. And then you would fall on the
And
caravan.
each wagon is almost the size of one elephant,
Oh,
so you
okay.
can still only protect one.
So it was an idea.
Yeah,
It was
still
an
only
idea.
protect one wagon at a time as
Alright.
an elephant. But great out of the box thinking.
I just love making you make those faces.
I didn't even have to look at his face. No, he was making a face.
He's making the face.
He's making a face at her. So.
Well, because you see all this like how to be a good DM stuff, and it's always don't tell your players no, and like they don't know how to.
I think that's a very valid point.
Nothing I can do there. Okay, so we would like you to accompany the wagons, the wheat wagons,
The wheat wagon.
and see if you can suss out these ogres and get them to stop causing trouble.
Can I put some shrooms in the bottom of the wheat wagons to sell along the way?
What?
Well, trade.
You want to take stuff with you to sell at PG7.
Yeah.
Some of your
Or,
herbs and spices.
It might help the ogre. It might convince an ogre to stay away if we, mushrooms or something.
Right, they're just standing up in the cliffs and tossing rocks down.
So, they find a shroom and fall off the cliff after ingesting. Because they think they can
Okay.
fly.
We'll worry about that when we get there. So there's that little job. And then there's also a job out on the west front.
You got something else?
Now, if you aren't aware, and of course you aren't, the war between Ed Helen and Farland is now completely stagnated along the river. So when you originally went across the bridge, those guys, they're fighting. So neither side can cross the river. But now Farland, the capital...
We gotta open that bridge again?
Close up. Farland, the capital, is actually on the east side of the river. So it's currently occupied by Ed Helen. But all of the military forces and the government have moved across the river on the other side of the river. So you have Farland, thrown out of their own capital, but holding a line all along the river on one side, and Ed Helen holding the line all along the river on the other side. And each side thinks that they can still win if they just push across that river, and then they can either take their territory back or take over the entire country. So Ed Helen has, basically dug trenches along the river, and Farland, from the other side of the river, keeps harassing them in order to try and get them to leave their country.
Thank you for sharing.
Why? It's so close.
Well, you could call it Farland, like the people last name.
Yeah, they call it Farland. So Farland. Now, here's the thing is, the Ed Helen army believes if they could take the last fortress on the east side of the river, right, so on the Ed Helen side of the river, then Farland would actually surrender, and
Go ahead.
then they could, come up with a deal where Ed Helen gets to keep a bunch of the farmland that they've stolen, and also get river navigation rights, which is really what they wanted the whole time. They wanted to be able to get to that river. Because Farland owns the river. Okay. But Farland, they believe that Farland is still holding out because they still have that one fortress on the east side of the river. And of course, all they own is the fortress, and they keep supplying it by boat. Okay? So they keep moving stuff across.
So they have
in the
people
night.
in the fortress?
Yeah. Farland has people in the fortress. Now,
And outside of the fortress?
no, just in the fortress. So the Ed Helen can't figure out how to crack this fortress, and so they want the Orc to do a scouting mission to help them understand the defenses and how they're being foiled with every attack.
That just sounds like simple. Why don't we just send somebody to say, hey, that's just simple battle strategy right there. They need to cut off their supplies and starve them out. I mean, the wheat sounds more fun to me. Sounds like the other guys.
Because each time they try to attack the fortress, the defenses of the fortress are far too vigilant. They're using some sort of misunderstood scouting that they can't crack, right? So they need to get rid of the scouts so they can sneak up on the fortress, but they can't understand where the scouts are. So what they want you to do is scout out the scouts.
What do you guys want to do?
Scout out the scout.
Yes, the fortress has scouts that are preventing it from being attacked effectively. So they want you to find the scouts and report back so that they can take out the scouts.
So, bodyguards or scouts?
Bodyguard.
Wagon train security or scout.
I'm not stealthy. I feel that should be known, but I have no preference.
Oh, stealthy, I heard stealthy. I don't know if I paid attention to anything else, but I heard stealthy.
I got lots of stealthy if you need stealthy. Just point my stealthy. Or I can just keep talking.
They're being threatened by orcs? I thought we were friends with orcs.
No, they're being ogres.
Ogres.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
The wagons.
Yeah.
The wagons are being smashed by ogres. Tossing rocks off the cliffs.
Will I be big enough to catch those rocks?
No,
I'm really strong.
I know.
Okay. I'm just
Almost
checking.
as strong as an ogre,
Right.
but they have gravity on their side.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to protect this wagon train. We either find a different way through the mountains, or we sneak up on the ogres.
I would like to go help.
Would you? And the foreskin guy.
No, I don't like the Forlandians.
Forlandians.
Wait, I thought we were helping the Forlandians.
No, helping
No,
the
we always
Helen.
we help at Helen. They pay us money.
Who pays more? Which job pays more?
Oh, well, both jobs pay the same in that you'll get medals based on your performance. But the wagon job probably has more like treasure shanties to pick stuff up along the way.
So it looks
If
like
you-
you are
if
the
you-
deciding
if you help-
vote.
If you help Ed Helen, you get to ride the circle train.
That's great for that, you know.
You guys have never got to ride the circle train.
Oh, I pay money. We're not good.
No, they're gonna give you free tickets.
Oh, okay.
What?
To take the bus? I don't think so.
Why would we take the bus?
Is there a way for us to like go and deal with the ogres? Or they just before they start throwing rocks in the caravan?
Right, that would be the thing to do.
Okay, well that's a scouting thing.
They're all scouting things. You're scouting.
Well, I have the scout.
I think what she wants to know is can we take care of the ogres and then go take care of the fortune?
Sure, yeah. Okay, so I'll say nobody else could figure it out, so you can be
Well, we
next.
take care of the ogres.
Yes.
That's okay.
Then we don't have to continue
You
to
don't get to ride the
escort
bus.
them.
No, we can still escort them, but
You
it
don't
just
get
make
to
it
ride the
easier.
circle train.
We can't take the circle trains from PG7.
Well, no, because you want to go with the wagon.
I mean, I think we're up for the job if we pays more.
They pay the same.
I thought they paid more if we did the harder
There's
route.
more
No,
treasure.
There's
Oh, yeah,
a
more
higher
treasure.
possibility of finding treasure
But she wants to go help people again.
as opposed to their.
Last
right
time we
where-
interfered with a
We're
battle.
helping people both ways.
Really?
Do you realize the last time we interfered with
Really,
a battle,
let's
we
leave
could have
this
just
dude here to die. Or no, not even that. We killed him.
we end up
So
interfering with
are
something
you
we
wanting
didn't
the
want
easy
part of.
route?
Neither of them are going to be particularly easy. It's whether we want to get involved in a stagnant war, in which I prefer Ed Helen wins, or
I really don't care. I just want treasure.
okay, then we're following the wheat train.
Vietnam or the Great Wall of China,
We're following the wheat train.
basically. Stagnant war or the wheat train down the wall of mountains. Yeah, I'm totally an entity that is different. I don't know why, it just looks like the Great Wall of China.
Oh, the mountain range.
Yeah,
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
the mic.
Yeah.
The mountain range.
that's the mountain range, the Great Wall of China.
What's that?
Vietnam's a stagnant war.
There's probably Steve.
Oh, good. He can help us decide.
Oh no, it's too late now.
So where are we going?
We're
Poindexter's
going on
deciding?
The wheat train.
You guys wanted the wheat train, and you talked her into the wheat train.
Did we talk you into the wheat train?
I'm just saying.
I
I'm just
said we're
following
doing
the
the wheat
treasure.
train.
I guess we're talking
When you're
about
following the treasure, you'd still be in the lizard man hole.
Wheat trade.
Well, either way, it's okay.
Yes, weed trade, yes.
I'm a rogue.
We're doing the weed trade.
Trade.
But I'm gonna put some weeds down in the bottom of those herbs and such.
Trade.
Because you never know.
So, wagon.
Do you want to catch him up?
No, that's all right. We were just deciding. So now that we're deciding, he can just pick up on the details.
Oh, so he doesn't get to learn the dish.
Of the ones we've chosen.
Oh, you may catch him up on the hot goss.
Yeah, and the hot gossip.
It's more like drama.
Drama.
Teenage drama.
Okay, so if you can throw that back under there, that's right. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it because we're gonna be doing a lot of overland travel that requires point. Things. So I'm gonna keep it over here.
Let Poindexter to do the pointing.
I got some wagons though. So you guys take about 10 wagons. I don't know why I say about. It's 10 wagons. You can count.
Who is this new? Or did I just never pay attention?
We moved it,
Oh, cool.
So
but
we
it
all
wasn't
saw
there
it.
before.
So we all just noticed it. 'Cause I did the same thing.
So the wagons travel about the same speed as the marching army. So a day per square. So it's 8 days to the mountain, and then you go north along the mountain
You
edge.
can't go diagonal, straight to PG.
No, because then you would cross into Formanos, and they prefer you not move stuff through without paying a toll. So it costs too much. So you go straight east into the mountains, which is technically owned by the goblins. So then you skirt the mountains until you get to a pass that takes you almost directly from the west side of PG7 to the east side of PG7, which is where they want the wheat delivered. So the ogres are just outside of PG7.
In that path.
So we already know where they are.
Yes, because that's where they've been smashing the wagons.
So why can't we sneak up on them?
Perhaps we can. What a plan.
So let's see, what did I just say? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 days to the pass, 2 days through the pass.
And they're at the pass, right? So do we need to go 10 days and then send a scout out to see exactly where the ogres are?
So there's 10 wagons. They look like this.
Yeah.
So they're really big. In fact, that's a ridiculous sized wagon, but ignore that. 30 feet long. No, that's only 15 feet. Wrong game. 15-foot long wagon. That's reasonable. I could go just for a minute. And there's 10 of them, and they take off. Obviously, you could ride much faster than wagons if you wanted to. So you wanted to ride in the pass before them. Or you could go along with them at their speed, just make sure nothing happens to them all along the way. And
We want to ride ahead.
they're going to ride ahead.
Mhm.
Just ditch the wagons and ride full speed to the pass itself.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you got a map from the wagon train guy, or an approximation of a map, so you know where the pass is, and as the pass forks in between mountains, you might if you go the wrong way, you'll take a dead end. But this pass doesn't have a lot of traffic yet because of the ogres, so it's not very well defined on the road. You can't tell that. It's not high use, so you need a map to know which way to go. So you get a map from the wagon train guy, and you start up the mountain pass. That you've marked on the map where the last ogre attack was. That's probably the place to start, or near there. So you try, and that's it'll be the morning of the second day. Is when you'll approach that. So you actually camp out in the pass. You don't have any problems. Obviously, you don't have any problems in Riverhead as you get to the mountains. And once you skirt along the mountains inside Goblin territory, you don't have any issues there. You spend your first night in the pass, you don't have any issues there either. So it's been relatively peaceful all the way along pass here. So now, on the morning of the second day in the pass, you're ready to go, and you know that the wagon attack point is just a mile ahead of you.
And we know that they usually attack from above.
Right.
So
They've been just tossing rocks down and smashing wagons.
trying to climb up to the top of that.
Right. So how do you want to decide where to climb?
Right. Seems like a great. What do you mean? There's climate.
Okay, yeah. But there's a path. Draw a picture. Not to scale. Oh yeah. Not to scale. And you're here. There's a wagon attack here. This is about 1 mile. Over here. Which means obviously the attack came from up here in on these cliffs is where they attack it because you can't throw a rock very far, you just push it down. So where along this path would you like to climb up and start going in the mountain?
Here. A mile away. Or
A mile away.
Yeah. I mean,
can we maneuver over from a mile away? Like if we climb up 1 mile away, can we maneuver over?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But it's going to be like that walk along ledges and rock climbing.
I'm gonna turn into a giant spider and climb up the cliff.
Oh,
ooh, I like that. Then I don't have to climb.
Okay, yeah. You can turn into a spider to make sure that you can climb.
Oh, I can climb. I can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings,
Yes.
without needing to make an ability check.
The
Yeah.
force is strong. If you turn that light on, please.
And I can climb 30 feet. That's my speed. My speed is 30
Right, which is like normal walking speed for humans. So it means you can climb as fast as a human can walk.
So if you're up there climbing along and you see something, we can just be like down here, walking along.
Well, you're going to stay at the bottom and she's going to climb up top.
Right, and then when she sees something, then we can all be like, hey, we're done.
Do a little spider wave.
Can I web them up?
Shake her little
Can
spider
I like
head.
web them up once I see
Can
something?
Yes, but you have to climb it first.
Okay.
Can I climb up the flip side of this so that way I'm like basically if there's somebody there pushing rock, yeah, right there.
Can we
if someone-
say-
100 feet away.
Can we not use them, but say they're with us, and then that way there's 3 of us walking along making noise to draw the attention of ogres who may be paying attention to
Well,
the
but
path.
are they coming back or are they are we going with what we were going to go with?
I'm using them as
But she's done before.
NPCs. Because then we can be like making noise, walking along to draw the attention of ogres, so that the ogres are like, oh, we should throw rocks at them, and you guys will actually see something rather
And then
than
you
the
can see
ogres.
them. Throw
Right.
them.
Rather than the ogres being like, we don't care about one person going by, or we don't care about literally nothing happening in the past. Because they'd hear wagons coming, they'd see them coming, they'd be like, those are wagons, we gotta hit them.
So you need a group of people to walk in the valley.
Mhm.
So you could have waited for the fucking wagon, but you decided.
Well, we don't want to put the wagon people in danger.
But you would put these guys in danger, not the wagon.
I'll be
Yeah, I
with
was
them.
gonna say like
Okay.
rock to my
Now,
head,
but
rock
you
to
want to
someone else.
climb on the opposite side
Yep.
to have a. Okay, now this is very wide.
How
this
wide?
is 300 feet wide. So I mean, so it can be done, but that's quite a distance.
But shooting across would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. I'll just climb up the one side.
So you're just gonna climb up this side too
Oh, I
and
could
follow
be
the
an
spider.
ape and climb too.
that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
He doesn't have as many hit points, so.
He's returning to yeah, I'll climb that side.
But monkeys are good because they can throw rocks.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
you're
was
up here
thinking.
in
I can throw rocks back.
Yeah, rock
Climbing,
throwing.
athletics, or that's athletics, isn't it?
Something.
And I have the skill in athletics as an ape. Can I do a giant ape instead of a medium ape?
Proficient
So,
in athletics.
Harry is going to turn into an ape. Do we have an ape? Or should we have an ape?
I gotta see if there's a giant ape.
There is not an ape in this box,
No,
but there should be one.
Yeah, we
There's
never really-
monkeys over here.
no, she'll be only medium.
Yeah, there's no giant, I don't think. There's only a medium.
Yeah.
What's up with that shit?
Well,
Is there a gorilla?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what the
I think, yeah, that's cool.
Polar bear.
So you're gonna climb up ape-wise now,
Oh, cave bear.
not spider. And,
All right, yeah. Ape-wise.
And
But you still climb up 30 feet. The ape.
sure.
Yeah.
I forgot everybody's names.
Coffee.
Oliver. Oliver's gonna climb behind the ape to offer fire support from that side. So we need Oliver. And then everybody else is in the middle of the pass.
Well, is that what Hoodie's doing?
Well, are you guys all climbing up the? Or not yet?
I did.
Yeah, they're going up here in the rocks and making their way along the rocks.
I'm doing
I
my
would
King
think
Kong impression.
that. Wait, along the rocks, or are we talking like a wall of rocks?
This is a wall of rocks, so it's but there's like flat spot rock,
Can I get
flat
up there
spot
with
rock.
my
flat
grappling
spot rock.
hook?
Grappling.
Yeah, you could climb along the wall relatively easily. I mean, you
It's
can't
just
run.
my athletics is not as good as my acrobatics, so I just
Right,
wondering
right.
if that makes. But I have a grappling hook.
But you only actually need like the skill if you were doing like a fast maneuver trying to think. So if a fight breaks out, you probably shouldn't try to run across the cliff because you suck at that. But you can work your way along these cliffs, and when you find a good flat spot, shoot from there.
All right, so I like to go up there. Is that where this Oliver is? at?
Oliver and the ape are going up there.
Yeah, so I like to because I like scouting is my thing, so I'm thinking I'd be good helping scout.
Okay.
Hey, wait.
So Hoodie wants to go up there too,
Before we do all that, I could do pass without a trace.
which means you wouldn't leave a trail, and the people with you wouldn't leave a trail.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Yep.
So I could
And
make
then?
it so we could sneak up on them all together, right?
Yes.
Is that not what we want to do?
That
Means-
means
you
what
mean-
you want to do.
You wouldn't leave a trail, right? But nobody's looking for you. You're looking for them.
Okay.
So
Never mind.
I don't you wouldn't if they were looking for you.
Okay. I guess I just misunderstood it.
But I mean, if anything, you actually want to draw them out. So
Okay.
You want to be there.
Okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah. So you should be hoping that they don't have pass without trace, because that's gonna make this really difficult.
Well, then I could give guidance to someone. Never do that.
Okay. So now you guys are in the middle of the pass.
And now I can do that things I made.
You're being quiet.
I thought we were trying to draw out attention.
We're trying to draw attention down on the ground.
I'm not.
That's Rue. That's
Not that complex. You gotta keep it simple with me.
this one.
Ace. So I just want to point out that
Never mind, that's
you got 6 pigs tromping down the middle of the thing with 3 riders.
We're thinking the ogres are stupid.
They got ropes around their neck, and I'm hurting them.
Okay.
Let's go, friends.
No,
Or-
I'm just pointing that out. I don't think the orcs.
Even better, we're like this. Look it.
Transporting special
Traveling in
boards.
single file to hide your numbers.
No, we're transporting them.
Oh, okay, I get it. Hurry.
Tuscan up in this bitch.
Yeah. Okay, and so you are about 800 feet now from the crash site. When the group on the ground, the group on the wall, the group climbing up in the mountains, actually sees a cave entrance. They come along a cave entrance. How far off the wall are you? How far off the floor of the valley did you want to be traveling?
I thought I was just going to climb to the top and then.
Okay,
Yeah.
the top is a giant mountain. So I mean, you could do that, but it's very, very
Isn't
far.
that where they are?
Don't know because I wasn't here when it happened.
You said we see a cave?
Yes,
Okay.
I don't know which cave until you tell me how far off. How far off how far off the cave floor you are. How far off the valley floor? Okay, so at 50 feet, it's actually above you, but you see it. Now, do you guys have a way to communicate with these guys in the valley?
We got a message.
I don't know.
Do you have that?
Poppy does.
Well, we can do the Monty Python message for you, sir.
Okay, you can just shoot an arrow down on the thing.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah.
With a little note.
So I assume she told you might be doing this in the future, so you're kind of watching out for it, so you don't think attack. You're only at 50 feet off the, what is this called? The floor. The floor of the pass. From the pass. You're 50 feet above the pass. How about that? Is that the right word?
Sure. Love it.
50 feet above the pass. The cave is actually about 50 feet above you. You don't see it from the pass itself. It's hidden from the pass, right? So somebody started found or created a cave entrance on the mountain wall to avoid being seen from the pass. But you can see it from this location 50 feet up. It's about another 50 feet above you, though. But you can't see it anymore. So Oliver wraps his note in an arrow and shoots it out in front of you. So you see the arrow land in front of you. You can pick up the note.
Excellent.
Okay. So now you have a cave. You guys are keeping up. You're writing slow so that you're watching them so you can keep up with them, but trying not to be casual about
I'm
it.
not looking up.
I'm looking up all the time. So you're down. Yeah, you're 50 feet up. You're down there, caught up with them, and the cave is 50 feet above you. You're still about 800 feet from the actual attack site, so you can't see it, but the map that the wagon train master gave you shows that you're about 800 feet away from the attack site. So what are you going to do about that?
What are we doing about that? They just sent an arrow down.
I wanted to check out the cave.
Right, you send an arrow down saying you found a cave.
Yo, what kind of cave? Go check it out.
Sounds so bored.
There's a prearranged. Hey, if we find something exciting, we're gonna check it out real quick and then let you know if it is exciting or not. You know.
So you're just gonna stop
Yeah, check
the
on
pig herd
Check on the pigs.
and have a drink of water
Yeah.
while they go up and check out the cave.
Right.
This looks like a good place
Is she
to
the only one
rest.
leading the pigs? We're all up on the.
She's down there leading the pigs, and everybody else is up on the.
Alright.
So you're climbing up the cliff now. Want me to make a tricky spot so you have to do an athletics check?
No. Acrobatics, yeah.
Okay, you have to jump across this little. Never mind.
Teeny little crick.
You have to jump across the thing. So we're going to put you guys out here in front of the cave. There's the cliff edge here, and there's the cave entrance here. I don't know why I draw it like it was a hallway, because it's not done. So cliff edge here, rock, cave entrance, about 15 feet wide. You look in the cave and it's dark. Okay, sorry.
Am I there?
I don't, yes, this is where you yell, if you're an experienced DNA player, you would yell, I have dark vision, if you have dark vision. Whenever the DM says, it's dark, you say, I have dark vision.
I can't see shit.
I had stayed a giant spider yet, but now I'm an 8.
Okay.
I'm blind.
So the three of you are up there looking into a dark cave now.
I have a magic candle.
Pop out a magic
I
candle.
have one of those.
I think you had like a pile of them.
I think I sold them. Cause
Oh, that's right.
I
Sold all but
see
one.
gold on that can't talk today.
Alright, so you want to go ahead and pop out your magic candle?
I have a lot of gold.
Or if you're a really good rogue, you'd hand your magic candle to the ape and say, go light that up while I cover you.
Yeah, you're 8. I'm gonna cover you.
So, Hoodie is handing you a magic candle.
Oh, okay.
you're going to start down the cave.
Okay.
Discovering
All right.
it. Okay, so you enter the cave. Your magic candle gives you about 20 feet of bright light and then 20 feet of dim light. So for anything but like a reading, you can see well in front of you that there's a cave down here that turns off into a small cavern. So you can almost see that. Oh, I'm supposed to roll dice. I need 3 goats and 4 ogres.
I was gonna say I don't like that
Four
word.
ogres.
That book
I don't like the laugh. That makes me nervous.
The laugh makes me nervous.
Oh shit! You want me to tell the difference between trolls and ogres?
No, those big green guys with the axes.
Okay.
The giant dwarf.
Look for one that looks like a Shrek. What are you doing in my cave? I don't get
You hear goats bleating up ahead. You can't actually see them yet. Your light source doesn't go far enough. But you hear goats up ahead.
Yeah, I should turn into a goat.
Should turn into a goat.
speech yet.
But I'm in an ape. But I'm an ape. So, what are you going to do about that?
Go after the goats, I guess. Sorry, I was
I
reading.
know, which is fine, right? Except that it's actually spotlight time for you because you have the candle and you're in front.
I'm going to go forward so we can see what's in front of us.
Okay,
I can move 30 feet.
yes. So just going to carry the candle and keep walking forward.
I got it in my mouth so I can still hit people.
That's okay. You can keep it in your mouth if you want. So you advance a little bit farther. How far behind the ape are you following? What's your following distance?
I
Remember,
think I can kind of see a light, even if he's. Even
and
if
he's
I'm in
carrying
front.
a light, so you can see the light.
I think I'm still a little bit at the front because I can see some, right? Even though he's behind, the ape is behind me.
Oh, you actually want to get in front of the ape?
A little bit.
Okay. So then you actually want to be 25 feet in front of the ape so that you're in the dim light.
Yeah, not too far, just enough that I can kind of see.
Well,
but
because now you're in the dim light, it's easier to hide here.
Scouting.
Here would be bright light, and then you wouldn't be so hidden. So where are you following?
Behind the yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. Okay. So that means you're actually the one that's up front, seeing what's going on. And you can go back to reading.
I was just laughing at the idea of okay, look, you go. We'll figure out what's going on.
Whoa, why are there goats?
They're goats, because it's mountain, so they're mountain goats.
Are these like monster mountain goats?
They're like domesticated animals.
Now
I'm just gonna go ahead and draw
in
the rest of the cave thing here. It doesn't matter anymore. But there's also a family of ogres. And now they're alert, and they're saying, this guy's over here, these guys
they did sound like
are over. I was thinking more. Yeah, no, they do, because I was thinking Scottish accent, so they totally sound
Right.
But I didn't actually put that together. I was just looking at the dwarf motif on the giant model. But they're like, who's that? Who's coming down the hallway? Now,
It can be a giant ape.
I thought you were.
which
Wait,
kind of
are you-
ape are you now?
Medium.
And you want to be a bigger ape.
I wanted to be a bigger ape. But I was just trying to find it. But I think I have to wait till I'm level 4.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a polymorph. It's a little pea polymorph.
Oh.
Bar level.
I am?
I think I'm a level 4 rogue.
No, I think polymorph is a little more spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Level 7 in order to cast level.
Okay, that was different.
Yeah. Little pea polymorph's the level. Yeah.
Little pea. Why do you call it little pea?
Because there's a big pea polymorph. That's where I can turn into a dragon.
Okay. Oh,
It's true polymorph is the big P. Polymorph. There's two
okay.
polymorphs.
So,
I'm doing my
who do you have to make a stealth check? To see if he's talking to you or if he's talking to the ape. Sorry, the ape. I rolled a 3.
14 plus 8, so whatever that is.
Yeah, I got a 1. So, he doesn't see you. You're hidden, but he sees the ape carrying the candle and Oliver behind him, and he says, "Who's that coming down?" They do speak common. Who's that coming down the? Who's that coming in our cave?
If I talk, I'll drop the candle.
Sorry, what?
I said if I try to talk, I'll drop the candle.
Also, if you talk, it sounds like an ape.
Right.
So you could do that with the candle in your mouth, and it wouldn't make any difference.
Right?
I say we travelers lost on our journey.
And he looks over at the people beside him. Well, you can't quite see him because it's dark. But Hoodie can see him though. So no wait, Hoodie doesn't have dark vision either. What am I talking about? You can't quite see any of them. But you hear them back there rustling around.
So I can see the ghosts, but not the dudes in the back.
Right.
Yeah, the problem is that right here is where the dark ends. So you can't see anything.
Oh, I can't see anything like right there.
Yeah. So
Like right in front of the ghost.
this is as far as you can see.
That's not a lot. I need to find like some kind of
Well, that's
cool,
probably
dark
the
vision
problem is
goggles.
that Harry's got the light back there behind you. So,
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I don't have anything. I'm blind.
so you could just stay hidden where you are now. Like, he doesn't know where you are.
Okay.
He's talking to.
Let's just
Harry.
keep it that way.
So he's talking to Harry, and because Harry's holding the light, so he's really easy to see. You answered with "Weary travelers,"
Yeah, basically, we're lost.
and he says, "Well, be on your way. We've got no extra here.
Extra what?
Here?
Extra here.
Oh.
We've got no extra here.
I thought he
We have,
said
we have no surplus food with which we might feed travelers who are buddies and ogres." So he doesn't say it that way.
Well, we might. We'll share.
And then.
That was my notes here. About
I know, I remember. And they ended up being here for a month.
I know.
Kind of just want to
The longest minutes are last.
Okay, you'll have to get Harry to move forward so that you have a light.
Wait. I
I'm
moved
also,
forward
like-
to stay out of the light.
Yeah, I
though,
was
right?
gonna say, I'm like,
No, you just stopped the kid.
Oh, I didn't hit it. Okay.
yeah, I want to shoot him, but I'm like, I don't think that's perspective. I show.
I feel bad for this family of 4 ogres who only owns 3 goats.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Somebody
they're
should have
probably-
changed the rule.
Probably hungry. I say, hey.
No wonder this wrong.
I say, hey, we see, there's a bunch of wagons busted up down below. Do you guys know anything about that?
Because we didn't do that. Don't blame us.
Do you know who did?
I did, but I've forgotten his name.
Okay.
Just a moment to go ahead.
Is that Lord Farquaad?
It's not Lord Farquaad. The Shrek move. All right. I lied.
Yeah.
So it's making up names time.
George. It was George.
It was George Linney. George Linney and his ogres did it.
George.
Do you know where we can find him?
I've had issues with George before.
He's near the top. Near the top of the mountain. Directly above us.
Okay.
We wanted a cave closer to
PG-7.
what's the frost giant thing?
Oh, no. What was her name?
Was it Thor's mother or?
It was
No, that's
the
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, so what's Thor's mother? What? There's Odin's mother. What's Odin's mother's name?
Is that Freya?
No,
No.
that's wife. Sister.
Same thing.
That's fine.
There it is.
Should have wrote it down. I forgot the
That
names.
would be
part.
good.
We wanted to live in caves down closer to Besla, but those caves were all full
With what?
with other ogres. Besla is a good leader.
Mm.
George Linney is just a bully.
Alright, well. I guess let's,
Well, why don't you help us take George
How do
down?
you know they're not
You're a
lying?
monkey.
Ask him to help us take George down.
You're a monkey.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Ask him.
You
why I
can
don't
tell
answer-
other players how to
Don't
play.
answer her. And it's hard too because I always want to talk, and I'm like, I can't talk to the monkey. She's a monkey. She can't talk.
if they are lying, we'll just come back and kill them all.
Just come back.
And then be gone.
What?
Then they'll be gone.
I think I'll just stay
Well,
with
Well,
you.
they live here.
This is their
Huh?
family. This is their home.
They live
They're
here.
not going to just leave.
They could, but they would
I
be
mean, yeah.
a terrible thing
Yeah.
to be homeless in the mountains.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, cool. Thanks for your help. You have a good day.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna
You wanna-
grab the monkey and turn around and back out, or back up the cave.
I'm
Yeah.
not taking anything right now.
So you should make a big announcement about leaving so that she knows to.
Okay. I'm leaving the cave now.
You go on about your business
You folks have a good
and
day.
ignore any movements that you might see in the cave entrance for the next few minutes.
Understandable. Have a nice day. You wanna have a nice
Okay, so you guys leave this cave.
I guess if they really wanted to kill us, they could have thrown an axe or something.
day.
Yeah, and you got the impression that they're relatively peaceful people, although they were ready for intruders and armed to the teeth. They were not looking for trouble.
That's just America. I mean,
That's just America.
America.
We're in America now.
America.
Yeah, right? This is like the Colorado part.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been playing in a Far Cry 5. I know how it is.
Okay, so you guys go back out to the cliff edge there and wave down to Pearl. Do you want to shoot Pearl a message
Yeah, I
or?
was gonna say I'll shoot down. Wrong cave. Trek gave us directions.
Cool.
Like, did you literally shoot an arrow down there?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
putting little
yeah,
messages,
that's-
shooting arrows down.
Like in Monty Python.
Message what you said.
Yeah. I think hopeful there's
I don't know where we're going. You've been given
Well,
directions.
You did. I mean, you
I mean,
didn't
I-
actually send where we're going. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
said
no,
wrong
I
cave.
mean that's the Cliff Note version, no pun intended.
Did you
Wrong
drive?
plot.
Oh, that's like extra points.
Is it up?
Why not?
Yeah,
Or over.
no, it's up, it's just, it's up, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going 3 caves up. Close to the top.
Okay. So I guess it's time for me to start climbing.
So you are going to climb up,
Mhm.
and we're leaving the pigs behind.
Yes, with our friends.
Can we teleport them back? So that,
Yeah, you can
and then we can
just
just
from where you're
summon
standing.
them if needed.
Hey, why are we getting rid of the pig
It
again?
takes an hour to summon them. We're
does
not
take an
summoning them
Oh,
if needed.
well, never mind. Never mind then.
Just keep them in the past.
Yeah.
So we're going to switch out the SE pig and the pearl pig. You're going to climb up
Yeah.
the cliff with the game.
Join us.
So we'll just leave the other pigs with them.
Way down in the past.
Mhm.
Okay, good, because this cave will be bigger when you get up there. So you're looking as you climb, and you're climbing straight up, because he said it was near the top, which is going to be like 900 or 1,000 feet up, right?
Yay.
You passed several other caves on the way. Do you want to check the other caves out? Left, one a little ways to the left, one a little ways to the right, but he did say at the top.
There might be treasure. Kill the inhabitants. I'm sure there will be treasure.
Alright, go to the top.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's probably gonna be like this. There's probably not gonna be much treasure. It's just gonna be a bunch of goats.
Goats and ogres.
No, he's pessimistic. You never know.
A finisher.
I'm just saying.
Goats and ogres.
All right, up we go.
That actually sounds like a fun band.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a song out of it. Alright, so you go all the way to the top.
It's the two-color dice.
Just organized.
Oh.
I was like, did you just start doing batons?
Yeah, I was like, you just pulled a stick out of nowhere and just started swinging it around. I'm like, what the hell?
It was sitting on the table for a long time. You knocked it off just now.
Okay, I see.
Alright, as you pass, like within 50 feet of one of. Okay, no problem. As you pass within 50 feet of one of the caves, you hear a voice from up above, but you can't see anything. It says, "Intruders!
No, not intruders.
Protect the community!"
We are just friendly.
And so
not knowing this.
from the cave to your left, gotta change that. It should D3 plus. I want more goats.
Okay.
So from the cave to your left, two ogres appear. Now let's draw here. There's a ledge here that you've just worked your way up a little past.
I can wave at them.
There's a cave here. Cave. These guys just came out of.
Hey, how's it going?
And they only have one. They only have one fighting goat. Let's say they have more goats, but this is a fighting goat.
Hello. It looks friendly.
A fighting goat looks friendly. Sadie.
Pearl,
It's got
come on,
fighting
Oliver.
in its name. Alright, sorry. Pearl. It's got fighting in its name.
It looks very friendly. Oh, as we are also friendly.
Okay, so the voice came from above, but the voice waited until you were near this cave and shouted. And that's why these gentlemen came out. This is a same-sex couple. Don't worry about that. And they own one fighting goat. They have other livestock, but they only have
And they're
one
not
fighting
sharing
goat.
with their neighbors? That's rude. I wave at them and keep
Well,
playing.
you never got to the back of the cave. So this is a similar situation. They had three fighting goats.
Okay.
They had some more untrained livestock.
Okay.
You didn't make that far.
Okay.
So, but instead of 4 and 3, this cave is only 2 and 1.
Ooh.
But now they've been alerted about intruders, and they come out and go, "Get off our mountain!"
No.
So let's just roll initiative.
Okay.
They want to fight you.
That's not fabulous.
13 plus 16. So just making sure we're on a level surface, right?
Yeah, you're on a relatively flat spot. That's why I drew the behind you though. There's a cliff face. There's this little gap here because that's where you like climbed up the trail. But this is a steep drop, and this is a steep drop, and this is a flat area here where they're.
That's the flat. Okay.
Harry.
8.
Okay, you have to roll twice.
Plus,
why?
Because you have to roll for.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
You have to roll for your pigs, but your pigs are all in the past. So we don't need to roll for the pigs.
Our pigs will just squeal up and support it.
Good.
Hoodie is at 19.
Okay. So put the ogres on 10. Go on 6. And the hidden guy on 8.
Right, hidden?
Hidden. The voice.
Oh, okay, I was like, there's a rando we gotta do it. Like,
Yeah. Hidden.
Did
Secret.
this ogre couple adopt or like?
What?
What?
Well, that was what I was like.
The secret dude is above us.
I know. It was
Well, it's a goat, though. That's not a baby ogre.
That's rude. Are
kind
you
of hard to
saying?
tell. I mean,
I'm not with him.
look, man, I'm not ogre racist. I'm just.
Did they adopt? That's not a baby ogre. Goat.
Your
They
son is
seem
very
to have no
handsome.
children at this point. It appears they have no children.
This isn't George?
All right.
No.
I'm just gonna keep climbing up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going.
The goats can follow.
Are they gonna do anything?
Say, hey, we're
like,
here for George. Are you George?
Serpentine.
Are they gonna like?
Serpentine. I assume they're gonna send their little goaty goat after us. And
Yeah.
there are gonna be rocks coming down.
I can throw the rocks back.
Serpentine.
So there's another cliff in front of you, but there's another place to climb up.
Climb it up.
So you just want to head for that.
I'm like, I'm leaving.
And
I'm not here for you.
just like dogging it fast.
Don't give a shit about you.
But Hoodie's actually going to go
Onward.
first.
Well, Hoodie's not here right now. Hoodie's a little bit slower
So-
climbing wise.
We should just go with that. Hoodie's taking off up the cliff too because.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So
we're
Hoodie.
all just bailing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You want to fight us, but we don't want to fight you.
Now here you're climbing. Once you pass this point, right, you're climbing.
All right.
So Hoodie climbs up this far. She can actually go faster, but then she'll be leaving you behind.
She doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to be alone.
Yeah. So then we're gonna go to Oliver. So Hoodie, Pearl said up the mountain, and Hoodie took off.
Alright.
And their ogres are running towards you. And they have heavy things that they look like they want to hit you with.
They're probably pretty good at climbing shit. I don't care.
They live in the mountain.
I'm gonna pull out my longsword, and then I'm thinking we're gonna go with the flow on this one.
You gonna fight shit?
No.
Oh, you're
If
gonna
no one-
climb with your
if no one's
longsword
gonna-
out?
Well, it's better than climbing with nothing while I'm getting chased by two ogres
I'm
because
so
nobody
excited. I
wants
can
to.
use subtle spell and climb. Why did I do that?
Okay, so you're running as well.
Yeah.
So
I
a
guess
double
so.
move and
Nobody's
climbing.
What's the point of fighting it?
I don't know. They're
We don't want to hurt
attacking us.
them. We want to hurt George and his brute squad.
George Lenny.
This is the brute squad.
It's important that you get his name right.
That might not be the brute squad. They might be like the family below us, and not be like George was
I don't know.
bully.
The family below us was pretty chill.
Right. But that's because George Lenny
George Lenny.
didn't say, "Hey, protect the community."
No, but they
To
think
them.
George Lenny's an asshole.
Right.
So they're like, nah.
And that brings us to Pearl's turn.
Hey, I'm moving.
Moving the same as the others.
Yep.
Climbing.
Mhm.
Okay. So funny. And that brings us to Harry, because everybody else went last. Well, you'll be able to catch up with them, because they had to slow down when they started climbing. So, are you just chasing after them?
Mm-hmm.
do you want to actually pass them because you can?
Sure.
As I'm running, can I yell, just here for George Lenny?
Do you want to yell? We're just here for George Lenny? Because that might, you don't know these guys. That might just piss them off.
I might.
Okay. So
They're already about to fight us.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
How are they gonna get more mad? How are they gonna get more mad?
At least this way they know we're not a threat to them.
Okay. So then we're at the ogres.
Yeah.
And ogres move pretty quick because they got the big legs. So the ogres come up here and they see you running, so they throw javelins. And they throw javelins at Oliver because he's in the back. Unfortunately, they're not very good at that sort of thing. Oh, well, they got a 12 and a 13. What is,
Oliver's a 14.
Oliver's a 14.
If they were trying to hit me, I'd be screwed. But
Well, luckily Oliver's in the back.
Oh, excuse me.
But then we're at the secret.
The who?
The secret.
The secret?
Okay. We need the blue guy with a. Do you know what an oni is?
with a what?
Oni.
No.
Okay.
Japanese.
In the ogres, he's a Japanese ogre. So he's got a big stick,
Excuse me.
and he's kind of blue. Should be with the ogre. Or with the giant.
Not this one. This one?
What's the sound about?
Ogre.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
I
ogres
thought
and
it
the
said
trolls
Oni.
got a little bit mixed up.
An invisible oni, because onis go around being invisible, suddenly appears in front of Harry. And,
You're acting like we're already dead, Oliver. We got a couple of rounds before we're dead.
we got at least a couple of rounds.
All is not
It's a
lost.
genie. If I rub his bottle, will it give me 3 wishes?
No, he's the
He'll
mean
just get
genie.
very angry.
He's the mean
Don't
kind of
worry,
genie.
we only got 3 days before we completely run out of food. It's fine.
So he comes out and
Good berries.
goes all samurai on
And
Harry
shrooms.
there. And he's
Okay.
got a big long stick with a blade on it called glaive, so he can do it from a ways off.
Okay.
Being in the middle of the pack has
And Harry's armor class is an armor class of an 8, therefore I don't know what it is.
Well,
12, and that means he got hit. So Harry gets cut up, serious cut up.
Oh,
With the first swipe doing.
it's okay. It's okay.
I feel like I'm like moving at normal human speed. It's really bothering me.
Well, join us.
12, and the second one for 14.
Oh,
So 26 points of damage on the ape.
I'm no longer an 8.
that is an oof.
So she just harries out. How many points does an ape have?
19.
So that's 5 points of blood on Harry.
Oh,
6.
oh, there it is.
6 on Harry.
Ooh, guess who's casting huge armor on her?
Probably should do it right before he starts playing.
Right, you would think I would have, but I didn't.
So, when I change, can I do any kind of reaction or anything?
Now the goats at the ogres at the bottom just they scream El Diablo
Me?
Devil!
and
So they're Scottish.
with a little bit of Japanese.
I like these guys.
But the goat charges up the hill. So the goat charges up the hill and can actually attack. Just a goat.
What is he attacking? What?
Oh, he's
Oh, he's not
attacking
attacking
Oliver.
Ah.
And he gets a 13, but Oliver's got 14. So Oliver just moves his foot, and the goat slams his horns into the side of the mountain.
What an idiot.
What an idiot.
1d4 bludgeoning.
So now the situation's changed quite a bit here.
Yeah? Because?
But he's going up.
But now there's an Oni blocking the path.
She's standing there and the best she can and shooting with disadvantage.
Okay, hide.
I
Why would you shoot with this?
don't know, because she's holding onto a wall.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just uncomfortable. But Hoodie always hides before she shoots, so she hides.
So, what kind of damage does this guy do?
He has a big flashy blade,
Okay.
so it's flashing.
But he's still an ogre, right?
Yes, but he's a magic ogre.
He's a magic ogre.
Yeah, because he was invisible.
Oh.
And then you ran right at him, and so he whacked you with his blade.
Okay.
Hide.
Right.
Actually, I rolled so far that you can skip that part.
Okay. And then I'm
So Hoodie jumps to the side where there's a rock to shoot from, and fires off an arrow.
probably +5, would you say?
Mm,
Because it's dex, right?
yeah, which is her big thing.
So it's,
And she bumped her dex up, I believe. So
I'm going to go with 13
15.
to hit. It's just not very good.
Nope.
Alright. Well, she missed. Can she just shoot twice?
No, I don't know why I thought she could shoot twice. Rogues only shoot once.
Oh, okay. Well, she missed.
Okay.
Does it say like create characters for you?
No, it just goes to, just whip.
But is there...
My web page,
She's
right?
back.
Put characters in.
Yeah, you designed it.
But I copied, all the standards. Well, most of the standards.
Sorry about that. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, they got you in a world of shit.
I guess that's what happens when I step
So
away.
a disembodied
My
voice,
fault, actually.
a disembodied voice called the ogres out with a rally to protect the community. The same-sex ogre couple came out with their war gear. Yeah. Is that a problem for you?
2021.
Came out.
I guess I'm a little bit.
They don't have any children.
They
Well,
adopted
they
a goat.
should be able to adopt.
But they have a war goat.
Uh,
So their war goat came with them, and they started attacking. But then everybody decided to blow those guys off, just run up the trail, climbing up to the next level. But then they ran into the disembodied voice, which was an invisible ogre magi. Ogre mage.
Magi.
Yeah, ogre magi, ogre mage, Oni.
so how
Depending
much
on which
shit?
because now there's a magic ogre here, and 2 mad ogres there, and a war goat.
Alright. Key question.
Uh-huh.
Am I hidden?
Yes.
Oh.
That's it. The first thing Teddy would do is hide.
She's like, I don't care now.
That part went well. So now we're at Oliver.
Can I run over here? I'm just gonna run back because we're fucked anyway.
He's jumping off the wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Catch
jump
me.
You're gonna jump down here and then run over, back to the climbing point,
Well, not to the climbing point, but just
face off over here somewhere.
actually, can I? Yeah.
Oh, you want me close?
Yeah.
Or
I got the sword.
you can move there and sword, or you could keep moving and not sword.
Move there and sword.
Okay, but now you have to move next to him. You actually want to hit that guy?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
So you just move over there and you whack the back one.
Hell
Alright. Ogres are pretty big and they wear hide armor. So they're wearing goat skins.
It's camouflage.
17.
Don't even hit.
Okay.
Because they're kind of also big and slow, so easy to hit. Okay, so 10 points damage on the ogre guy there. Although it hurts him, doesn't seem to really be dissuading him. He's not even close to being grievously injured. He's just fighting. So now we're at Pearl.
We could have been scouting a tower, but no. There was more potential for treasure this way.
Scouting what tower?
Anyway, so
You
my
were late to
turn.
the meeting with Poindexter when they decided which direction to go. You
I'm
missed that part.
casting Mage Armor and continuing to climb.
Okay, this guy is blocking the path.
No.
But that's okay, because when you cast Mage Armor and move forward in the difficult terrain,
I was like, I don't think I can even get up there.
but you actually move 40 though. So you can only get to
I
there.
do move 40.
That puts you right in range of
Oh my gosh! When I dash, the terrain doesn't cost me extra
Yeah.
movement.
which would have put you in
But-
front
Why?
instead of me.
It's fine.
So
No,
you run up there even with Harry?
So when I cast Mage Armor, I can fly 10.
You could fly 10.
Can I get up there past him at all? Or should I just wait and cast a level spell next time around and then fly?
You could run at him and then cast the Mage Armor, flying 10 more.
Okay.
But because he's so big, it won't get you past him. You want to
Okay.
just stand up on a ledge up above him?
Yes.
Okay, this is difficult though. You'll have to climb down, or obviously you just fight from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you fly up onto a small ledge up above, basically standing on the cliff.
Yes.
One hand on the cliff, other hand doing stuff.
And I Mage Armor, so 15.
Yeah, and unfortunately you can reach it, so you can get far enough. Alright, close enough.
Can I get slightly farther away next time I cast it?
yes, you can do that.
Good.
Okay, but then we're at Harry. So Harry, you got a little bit of blood on your lip because you got glaived right out of your skin. There's an ogre in front of you. I mean, there's a ogre magi in front of you.
Alright, so, can I turn my, quarterstaff into the shillelagh? Isn't that how I do that, right?
Bonus action, make it a shillelagh and then whack him.
And then whack him with it.
Is it too short?
I know, perfect.
Yes, that is what I want to do. Okay, so do I roll to do that?
Yes, you roll for the attack.
I got a 9 plus.
Your spell attack bonus, because when you're shillelagh, it's your spell attack bonus. Which could be at the top on the back. This is why we don't skip.
I'm sorry. I know I have spell save.
Okay, what's that?
Attack bonus plus 4.
Hey. Oh, no, that's all right.
That's all right? Oh, no, that's just for the quarterstaff.
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom's plus 4.
Okay, and then plus 2 for proficiency, so it's plus 6.
Okay.
So find the plus 6 so you know where it is. There should be a spell attack bonus.
I'm just going to write it.
Okay, spell attack bonus plus 6. Every time you use a shillelagh, it uses that number instead of the normal plus 4 that you get with a quarterstaff. And so
I
now,
get 10 total? You said 6 plus my normal 4?
6 instead of 4.
Oh, okay, okay. So I have 14.
You rolled 8 plus 6?
9.
9 plus 6 is 15.
So I have 15.
Yeah, which is a miss.
Yeah.
Just missed. You also have to be 5 feet away to do that, so I assume you have to step forward.
Hey, Jacka. There's a marker right behind your tablet. Would you roll that over here? A marker?
And that was Harry.
Wait, I use my spellcasting ability instead of strength.
That was a
attack.
terrible roll.
Thank you.
Right, so instead of 4, you use the 6.
Ah, okay. I was just, and I've already used my bonus action, so that's all I can do.
Okay, and so then it's the ogre's turn. Now the ogres, you realize, are actually afraid of this dude, so they just take off running back into their cave.
Because you're
Which
attacking
means
him.
you could take a swipe at this one if you wanted to, ogre. with your sword
He's
as
not
he
paying
runs away.
attention.
But you realize he's running away, so just feeling mean,
Nah.
you can stick him in the butt. Or are you just gonna let him run? That way it makes sure he doesn't come back. Right? Don't come back. 4? Did you say 4? 7, 8, 9, whatever. He runs away. So you just wave your sword at him as he runs. And he whistles with a whistle command for his goat. So the Oni the Oni turns invisible. Whoosh. He's invisible now.
That's annoying.
Can I detect magic and see him?
You can detect magic on your turn.
So do I erase the goat and the ogre soon?
Unless you guys chase them, yes. Erase the goat and the ogre.
So they're just bailing.
Yeah, and the goat, responding to the whistle command, looks around and then runs home too.
Oh wow. It's almost like they'd be happy if we got rid of this guy. So it's Hoodie's turn.
Yeah.
Hoodie! What are you doing?
Ogre's at the bottom of the cliff, ran away.
Well, yeah, that's
They took their
annoying.
goat with them. And the evil ogre mage disappeared.
I feel like I'm all by myself.
You kind of are, but you're hidden.
Where's everyone go?
His name is George Lenny.
Is there anyone to shoot at? Do they all like quit?
Yeah, they all do.
The nice,
Is there anyone
the nice
to follow a
couples down
trail?
below us dipped out when they saw the big GL.
I
Big G. Oh.
smacked someone with the sword and they were like, all right, no.
Yeah, they were very afraid of you.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
It's some of those stormtroopers.
Okay, onward.
Alright, is there a way to can I follow them? Like, is there?
Follow who?
Well, obviously the guy disappeared, so I'm sure I
Yeah.
can't follow that one.
Okay.
Can I try
But
any?
if he just turned invisible, which that's what he did.
We
When
try
he
shooting
was
and
invisible
see
and he
if-
attacked Harry. Then he
See.
turned invisible. I mean, you could follow his footsteps or listen for him.
So I can still track and
Yeah.
do my scout shit.
Yeah. So you want to try to pinpoint his location based on footsteps and
Rustling of grass. The
the
shifting of
shifting of the rocks.
Yeah,
So
let's
make
do
a
that.
perception roll. Make a perception roll.
16.
Okay. You see some shifting rocks, which tells you that he's only about 15 feet above Harry, walking up the steep cliff trail, climbing up
If I
the cliff
shoot,
trail.
it'll be at a disadvantage.
It'll be at a disadvantage because he's invisible. Yeah, but you know where he is. You want to take the shot? Or?
I think so.
shoot him in the bow.
Can I give her guidance?
No, you had to do that on your turn.
Do I get my, but it's a disadvantage because even if I'm hitting that doesn't. 11
Plus 6.
6, so 17.
Yeah, your arrow sticks right in him and turns invisible.
The arrow turns invisible?
Yeah, because once he's holding it, it turns invisible. So you said 17 or 16?
17.
Yeah, 17. So just roll your normal damage. D8 plus what? 4 now?
Yeah, 1d8 plus 4. Ten.
So you take 10 points damage.
Do I hear him moving anywhere else, or is he just still kind of?
Well, he was climbing up the trail in front of you. Right. There's a flat area there. This is a steep trail now.
Do you yell anything to your companion? Okay, fuck you too, I guess.
We
She's
saw our
doing it.
arrow.
I mean, did
Yeah.
you see my arrow?
We saw our arrow.
And you saw the, ow.
Right? Yeah, so now I know where to
Maybe
go.
that would have alerted you.
Not perceptive.
I just need somebody to tell me where to go. Okay, well, we're going to keep chasing this guy up the hill. I'm going to move everybody backward.
Oh, excellent.
Because of the running? Okay. So let's take
What's happening here?
we're going to take a few minutes to rearrange the map.
We got a rotate.
Oh, okay.
Just because if we're going to chase this guy up the hill, which is what seems to be happening, we're going to need some more space. So, that was, Hoodie. Yeah. So now we're at Oliver. So you see, Hoodie, you're used to her hiding, so you keep an eye out for where she was. She's, in between two rocks and just fired an arrow up the side of the cliff that hit something invisible. You are down on the flat part, you know? The new trail. We have this girl up here. We have right here. We have Hoodie hidden in the rocks here. We'll put you there. And you know that the Oni is only like here. That's where the arrow hit something. So it's not that far away.
How far is that from me?
20 feet, 25 feet, 30 feet.
How did you get so far away so quickly?
He's very quick because he has big long legs.
Okay.
He's bigger than you.
Alright. Good enough. Is it my turn yet?
No, it's actually Oliver's turn.
I show it, hey, the invisible bastard's over there.
He knows that
And
Pearl
just
needs direction.
Pearl needs direction.
And then I
Does she listen to it?
drop my sword and pull out.
Drop my sword, pull out my bow.
Shoot.
And you're going to shoot at the invisible thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll have disadvantage though, because he's invisible. So roll 2 dice and take the smaller one.
9, which is about
Yeah, that's the whole disadvantage thing. Just makes me mad.
9 and 3, so 14.
Yeah, complete whip. So your arrow just bounces off some rocks. You're not moving? We'll move on to Pearl.
I should have played this better. I'm sorry.
What was I gonna do?
Ugh. I need him to. You know what? If he becomes uninvisible, I'm gonna firebolt him.
Okay, so hold action and fireball. Okay. And then we have Harry. Harry, what were you gonna do?
So what I'm going to do alright, is I'm going to cast Spike Growth for the 150 foot range. So I shouldn't have to move, right? At where Hoodie shot
Mm-hmm.
is the center point I'm going to use.
And it's a 20-foot radius?
Yes.
I'll put it almost in front of you. Okay, that'll put it under Pearl's feet. Maybe you put it 5 feet behind her.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm
Now,
you have to
it says the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural.
Yeah.
Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. So I'm assuming they all saw me cast it.
Yes, they all saw the sudden growth and then self-camouflaging spikes.
The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration with twists and sprouts, hard spikes and thorns. And when a creature moves into it or is within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Mm-hmm. And you put it right there.
I did. And then I was thinking of bonus action and transforming.
Use your bonus action to change into a thing.
Yeah. And I'm gonna.
Which thing you change? What
Good
am I looking
question. That's a hard one. I'm leaning towards the giant hyena. Yeah.
Giant hyena.
Giant hyena.
We have a puppy looking mini. Giant hyena. Is that a large creature?
Yes.
War.
That is the most domesticated looking hyena I've ever seen.
Oh, Harry's such a sweetie. Even when he's a hyena.
Right?
Okay, so now you have cast a spell and you have used your bonus action to transform into a hyena.
Yeah.
Would you like to move it all?
Not very far.
You know where the
Yeah.
stuff is.
Yeah.
You want to just move up to the edge of the
Yes.
stuff?
Move to the edge of the stuff.
In case something else happens.
Yes.
Okay, and then that brings us to the Oni. About where the arrow disappeared now, you see a cloud of a cloud appear. You see a cloud of smoke. It almost like smoke. Cloud appears, and then it slowly sucks down. Well, not slowly. It looks like if you blew smoke out a hole, right? But then you reverse the film, so the smoke got sucked into the hole. That happens.
But he'd still get damaged.
What?
He'd still get damaged.
Why would he get
Because
damaged?
the spike growth is right there.
Did you wrap him in spike growth?
Yeah. I
It's
wrapped him
all
in
around
spike
him.
growth.
It's all around him.
Well, if he's within the area, he gets damaged.
Only if he moves.
It said if you're within the area.
And you move. You move within the area.
When a creature moves into or within the area.
Yes, if he moves into or moves within the area.
Wasn't he moving within the area?
No.
Okay. That's within the area.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot sphere.
No, it's a patch. It's on the ground.
Hey, where did he go though?
Into a crack.
It's about what?
Into a crack.
But did I?
In the ground?
Yes.
It had to have been full of spike growth.
He
I'm sorry.
didn't move in the spike growth. He went under the spike growth.
This will be the rest of the evening.
Would you like to roll damage for his movement through the crack?
Yeah.
You know, that's not at all because he regenerates. So you go ahead and roll.
He regenerates?
That's
Oh my god, this just sounds like a real pain in the ass kind
It's like the goose all over again.
It's like the goose all over again.
Yeah,
Did you miss
on
the
William-
goose?
No, she's here for you.
Yeah, William
Did
Smith.
She refused to pay.
Oh my
Curse
god,
fee.
no. Oh no.
She refused to pay the curse fee. She's like, you did that to yourself. You can't have my money.
Yeah.
Oh god, I remember that. Oh, I wish I had memory had come
So he
back.
turns into a mist
That
and
was
sucks
gross.
himself into a crack.
And then
Takes a little
they
damage.
had to-
Fuck you too, George Lenny.
Wait, is this Lenny George?
Hey, continue up this path.
Neither can I, and now he's gone.
So,
I climb over the spike rail.
Can't you fly?
10 feet before or after I cast a leveled spell. I'm not wasting a spell slot.
Top 10 feet.
I'm just gonna climb around it. Takes a long.
Okay, that's gonna be like some climbing rolls, like you might fall.
Well, if that's meant to be, it'll be.
Okay, so your plan is to climb to the other side of the path?
Yeah,
Okay.
if that's where his home is, we're going that way.
Okay, you ain't
Didn't
even
he go
cracking
down?
around.
He went down.
Right. But is the entrance to his home also down?
So don't we go down?
You're saying George Linney's cave.
Yeah.
The First Order soldier that was at the top of it.
Yeah, and listen, if that cave leads downward, then we're in the right place. If it doesn't, then we go back down. Or I just stand there and I yell, "Come back here, you motherfucking."
But okay, well, rather than go around,
Sure, I could.
I mean, you're not giving chase because he went in the crack.
Right.
So wouldn't it be easier just to tell Harry to cut it out with the spike rope?
How do I do that? Because I'm already a
Stop concentrating.
hyena.
You just stop concentrating. When you're a hyena, it's super easy.
Alright.
Just
So
stop
it's gone.
I'm
Now
gonna,
I-
as soon as it goes through the thing, I'll stop the spike rope.
So now
I
you're,
want to investigate the crack.
okay.
If there's nothing stopping me from walking there.
Well, you're gonna have to hop down here, but it's only 10 feet.
Right.
So yes, that doesn't hurt. So even if you fall, it doesn't hurt. Would you like to roll to save yourself just for immersion purposes?
Sure.
Athletic.
13.
You made it down just fine. All right, and sure enough, there's a crack in the ground. You can feel a slight breeze coming up out of the crack.
420. Yeah, so you know, we already knew there was like a cave down there. I'll have to feel this crack breathing.
Well, if I was a furball, I could do earth tremor, but
Earth tremor?
yeah, I think that would open it up.
I'm sorry, what does Earth tremor do?
Maybe not.
I want to go talk to that nice gay couple.
the
You want
nice,
to go talk to the nice couple?
the
Yeah.
nice gay couple that tried attacking us.
Well, yes.
The nice gay couple.
They
tried
thought that we were
attacking
here
us.
to attack their community when, in fact, we're here to just
Say
attack
nice.
Georgia boy.
She said nice.
She's
I'm gonna go talk to the nice gay couple.
Okay, she's going back down the cliffside to the flat spot where Oliver is standing to go in the cave to talk to the nice.
I'm gonna stand outside and yell, knock, knock.
Neil knock knock.
Oh boy.
I'm,
It's gonna go well.
I'm picking up my sword.
You're not standing anywhere near me.
No, but
I don't-
you're gonna want me nearby. But
Huh?
So you're at the cave entrance. You're nearby with the sword.
yeah.
You guys are keeping an eye on the crack.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Sniff around because you're up hanging out.
I'm guarding a crack.
Guarding the crack. Okay, so you're standing at the gate. It's dark in there. So you go ahead and shout down.
Knock, knock. And stand away.
Okay,
And
now
growling
they live
at
in a cave, so I don't know if knock knock works for them.
Well, then I.
But you say something.
Yeah.
Echo.
And so they yell back, go away.
I have a question.
We don't have answers.
Please go away.
I promise
You
I'll go
brought
away.
El Diablo down upon us.
We want to get rid of El Diablo. We need. Where is the entrance to his cave? Do you know?
And you hear whispering, and you hear whispering between the ogres, and they yell back, no one knows where El Diablo lives. He comes and goes as he pleases. Sometimes as a mist, sometimes invisible.
He seems like the worst.
He's a jerk.
second?
No, go away. You've attracted El Diablo's attention.
I'm not going anywhere until we know where the entrance to his cave is. So if you know,
We don't know where El Diablo lives.
Why not?
No one knows where El Diablo lives. He comes and goes as he pleases.
That seems like bullshit.
At this point, you're like a 3-year-old that's just like, why?
But
Why?
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 But why? But why?
But why?
I need you to shut up. Why?
Seems like.
Would you
Are we
like
there
to?
yet?
Would you
Are
like
we
to
there yet?
discern if he's lying? If he's lying?
Yeah, actually.
Somebody tell me how to do a deception.
You had your charisma.
Thank you. So you're gonna do a.
I'm gonna do an insight.
Right. See, I wouldn't say sense. You're gonna do an insight, and he does a deception.
So he is lying.
18.
Okay, this guy is not lying. He's telling you the absolute truth, and he is afraid of this El Diablo character.
You
And
poor
now,
babies.
El Diablo showed up when you showed up, so he's afraid of you too,
Oh,
because
no.
he figures if you keep hanging around, El Diablo will come back.
Alright, here's a bag of cookies. Here's 6 cookies.
Okay, and so you set them down, or you have a small pouch for them?
There's a small pouch.
And you toss them in,
And I climb up.
and you go back to climbing.
Yes.
So you go back to where Harry is sniffing the crack.
Yes.
I'm growling at it too.
Oh, we gotta grow it by the crack. All right.
Does anybody remember how high up I said you were?
Not at this point.
Well, let's say you were 400 feet.
Okay.
and the top, or near top, is 900 feet.
I'm
So you have
continuing up.
500 feet to go up.
George Lenny. El Diablo.
Okay, as you crawl up a little further, you see another, it's become obvious it's an ogre home. An ogre home cave off to your left, on the left side. But this one's a little farther away. It's like maybe 150, 200 feet from your trail on another one of those flat spots. Right, a flat spot. And if you walk down a flat spot 200 feet, you can get in the cave, or you can just continue climbing up the trail you're climbing.
Upward.
With, a couple of zigzags because
Going right up.
you're just going right up to the top.
Listen, you say the top, I'm gonna take that very seriously.
And you're not messing with any other odors along the way.
Nah.
Okay. So when you get up to the 800 foot mark level, you see another cave off to the right this time, and there's an ogre standing in the entrance, and he's going, "Go down, get down."
Is El Diablo.
This is the ogre lair. This is the ogre area. Ogres live here, not humans.
I don't want to live here. Is El Diablo in?
And he goes, "El Diablo." No one knows where El Diablo lives.
Alright. We're just gonna keep going up.
How about George Harrison?
Do you want some
Or whatever
cookies?
his name is.
George Lenny.
Yeah, that one.
So you ask him about George Lenny, or you say,
Yeah.
"Where is George Lenny?"
Yeah.
Okay. It's just, George Lenny is at the top, or George Lenny is in charge. You leave George Lenny alone.
Quick
in
question:
charge?
is George Lenny and Diablo one and the same?
And he goes, "No, stupid humans.
Onward!
George Lenny is nice
Hey man,
and takes care of us.
there's
George
no
Lenny.
such thing.
El Diablo is the evil one.
Well,
What's the
and now
difference?
There's a difference."
We're looking
I
for
tell
George
him, well,
Lenny.
there's no such thing as a stupid question, so you're just being a dick, and then we keep moving.
Have a great
You eat cookies on the trail.
day.
And you thought talking to them was going to be a good idea. Oh, wait, I'm not there.
Weren't you there? I think we're following.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, they're climbing
Yeah,
up the
we're
mountain now.
climbing.
Oh, okay.
Can't.
You
Yeah,
are
we're-
so far behind right now.
She already
Climb,
left
climb,
cookies for the.
So you climb up to what you can tell is the last cave before before you're going down the mountain.
Oh,
The penthouse.
The penthouse cave. And so you're standing at that cave entrance. We'll just use this cave. Okay. Harry here. So
8 hours. Okay.
he's doing.
Mage armor lasts 8 hours.
It's like an all day. It's a work day thing.
Yeah, it is.
When Major armor runs out, it's time for a break anyway. So you're standing at the entrance of a large cave. There is nothing visible because you can only see about 40 feet into the cave using the natural light.
Okay. Dancing lights.
Where are you gonna put your dancing lights?
Well, it can extend up to like.
You have these dancing lights.
120 feet from me, but they have to be within 20 feet of each other.
There's those little silica things, you know that.
Oh,
Sort of
and like
moisture.
the oh
They're
yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know, little. I saved them.
And I can move.
That's
Because we always need dancing lights.
the 290. Oh, looks like I will not be eating this one.
So I actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like send the dancing lights down.
So you start the dancing lights as far as you can see now, and you just spread them out across the cave.
Right, but then they just keep moving
You
down
just
up
keep
to
moving.
120 feet away.
And how far do they go? I forgot what the light
They
on
move
was.
60. They can. Sorry.
The light illumination. It's 5 feet and 5 feet?
It's 10 feet.
10 feet.
10, and then that's a total.
Yeah, 10, 20 feet total. So you cast the dancing lights here at the edge of your vision, because that's where the light reached in the cave. So let's just do 20 feet beyond that now. And then you start moving them. And as you move them 10 more feet down the thing, you can see that there are 2 ogres standing
Hello.
just inside the cave.
Knock knock.
So now they're lit.
Too
They're
damn
in the
friendly.
gym.
Listen, if this isn't the cave we're looking for, then we can move on.
And they you have no business with George Lenny. You're human.
Yes, we do.
We're not human.
I mean, you're
They're looking at those guys.
She's not human, is she?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
she's not human, is she? You know Harry, he doesn't really drag him. Yes, you're with 3 humans and a giant hyena.
Oh.
So they ignore the giant hyena, assuming that's some sort of pet or mount. And they say, you're just humans. You have no business with George Lenny.
says who?
George Lenny, the protector of the community, or George Lenny, the bully?
George Lenny is our leader. I need 3 more goodies.
3 more goats.
Maybe those first orcs were the ones you were supposed to do.
Here you go. All right. We heard a rumor that George Lenny is protecting the community by throwing very large rocks at passing supply.
Wagons.
Passing supply.
Thank you all.
Big wood wagons.
Wheat wagons. And I don't know if you know this, but ogres are dumb. Right? Is everybody catching on to that?
So it's what?
Ogres have intelligence of 5. So they're slightly smarter than well, not as smart as a smart dog, but like as a dumb dog. Like your boars versus these guys in a math contest, the boars win.
Got it.
Okay. So then ogres don't care about the wagons.
George must.
Ogres don't care about the wagons. Ogres live in the caves. You are humans. Stay with the wagons and leave the ogres alone. And then he says, I'll stick my goats on you.
Do it, I'm hungry.
Dinner time over.
Thank you. The hyena seems agitated and is making hyena noises.
Yes.
You gotta say, where's the girl?
He fall in the well again.
I don't know why I put the minis like that. Because we all know that Hoodie would be hiding. We're in the wrong place.
Whose turn is it?
We're not doing really turns right now. We're just having a conversation. The ogres said, ogres don't care about the wagon.
Can I just
Ogres
run
in the
forward?
cave. You just like to run forward and.
I want to run forward and see what they do.
I see.
I'm gonna run at them.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I was gonna see if we can get.
I'm gonna see if George is behind them.
I was gonna see if we can.
I can go
get
50
George
feet.
Michael.
I know, but I'm only gonna let you go that far before everybody goes, oh shit, we're fighting. So you take off and then so you guys all need to roll for your initiative. If you get a 1 or a 20, it changes. Otherwise, it just says the same. I
got 20.
Well, that means you get to go up 1.
16.
That's it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's almost worth saving your 20 for something else.
I know, right? I was already
So
at
we put
11.
the ogres on 15 and the goats on 8. Nobody else got a 1 or a 20? Alright. So everybody is alerted when Harry takes off running down the cave. So you see Harry get that far, and now you can decide what to do. You're off to the side of the cave, just kind of peeking in. But you know that's a good hiding spot. You're standing in the bright light from outside at this point, and she's got these 20-foot lights in here. But
They're only 10 foot.
10-foot bright, 10-foot dim though. 5 and 5.
It's just 10 feet of dim light.
Oh, it's only dim light.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So they had to be this far,
Yeah.
or else you wouldn't have seen the ogres.
Right.
Okay. So that's where the lights are, and then you see the ogres. So basically, we've got bright light and dim light, and then dim light from the thing. So this whole thing is bright light, but it's dim light past the in there. So if you wanted to run in to get out of the bright light to hide, you could do that in the dim light. Or you could just stand right over there. The other option is to get closer. So, what do you want to do about this hyena running down the cave?
Hello, shoot it.
No.
I'm the hyena! Oh my god!
Okay, because you were standing here talking to the ogre.
But
Does the hyena have dark vision, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's what you think. I don't thought. Or maybe I'm thinking coyote.
A lot of those animals don't have, like cats don't even have dark vision. That makes sense.
But they can use like the slightest bit of light to be able to see, isn't it?
Which is what dark vision should be, right?
I would have meant that.
Cats don't have dark vision. So
Anyways,
separate the monsters
so
from
let's
the-
not shoot the hyena.
Okay, don't shoot the hyena. Got the 2 ogres.
Yes, target practice. What's the white things again?
Those are Pearl's little lights.
Oh,
Pearl has
that's
her
what
4
I
little
thought.
flashlights, but they're only good for 10 feet, which means it's just barely lighting up this ogre.
So obviously, important. I'm hidden.
Yes.
So I can see them, but they cannot see me.
Yes.
So is it more like eeny, meeny, miny, moe?
For shooting, you mean? Yeah. Just
Between
pick
these
one,
two?
and we'll see. We'll
Which
actually
was
have to
more
make
annoying?
your stealth roll to see if they had seen you. They're the same, so it doesn't
Same
matter.
annoying.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so.
No, I suppose he's the talker.
Oh, that's the one that I need
Yeah,
to shut
he's
up?
doing the talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
Shoot
shoot
the
the
talker.
talker.
Okay, so first do a hide just to see if he noticed you out there when you were just having the chat. I got a number that you could possibly fail, but it's also
17?
I got 9, so you're hidden. So they had no idea you were
Possibly
there. They were talking to the boy and the girl and the dog, but they didn't see you.
so this
So
is
you're
Scooby-Doo now.
So you're completely hidden.
The boy, the girl, and the dog are here, while we got the other boy and the girl chilling.
Yeah, are you definite or not? Are you definite or not?
Well, y'all know who Shaggy is. And Scooby.
I don't think I'm Velma. I don't think I'm that smart.
Let's be definite.
But I'm also
No
not
way.
like
This
the-
is Daphne. This
I'm
is
also-
Daphne over here.
Well, I was like, I'm also not the victim. I really don't
I'll
know.
take it. Whatever.
I really don't know.
I look great in purple.
Are you Fred?
Maybe you're just Fred. Anyway, you're gonna shoot with advantage. What'd you get on the number there?
Alright, so a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, ogres are kind of big and slow, so they're easy to hit.
2d6.
6 and D8 and
Just the dog?
No.
12, 13, 14,
Oh.
15, 16, 17, 18,
Just cosplay
19
people?
damage. Wow.
Oh, we could totally
You
do
hit so
that.
hard.
That
We
reminds
just
me.
gotta figure out what we're gonna
But
do.
these dudes are big
Was
and
I-
beefy, so
Was I with you when we were talking
while
about
that's a
playing
good
Risk while
hit,
Risk had, like,
he's still kicking.
He's still standing.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, Oliver.
Yes.
You saw giant hyena head down the hallway. That got everybody's attention. Hoodie went ahead and shot from the shadows over there. Or actually, it's not from the shadows. It's from around the corner. She shot in the cave, and she whacked this guy a good one.
Alright, I'll shoot him too.
You're going to shoot the same guy she shot.
Might as well.
He's annoying, huh? He annoyed you too, right?
15.
Big
Or
number.
not 15, sorry.
Like 25.
21.
21.
Alright.
Yeah, definitely hit. So roll your damage there with another arrow.
4.
4 total? That can't be right.
1.
What's your plus number? Oh, you're only plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
4.
Yeah, that is 4. Okay. So that's a little bit more damage. And now we're at the ogres. And they're getting charged. So he gives the whistle. You recognize now the whistles are the go commands because you saw the other couple call their go home. Because it's a different whistle, probably the attack whistle. Right? And he charges forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there. And he uses his great club to smash Harry. But he only gets a 15.
Yeah, we're a class of 12.
Yeah, because you're
Mm-hmm.
About the same as the ogre.
If I were to impersonate their go home.
13 damage. Did I say that? 13 damage?
No, you didn't.
13 damage.
Okay.
So this guy's hit pretty hard. This one comes right down the cave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But he can't reach with his club, so he can just run. Well,
And neither one of those are George, right?
We don't know what George looks like.
Yeah, nobody knows what Lenny George looks
But
like.
they were the ones.
George Lenny? What George Lenny looks like?
They were the ones that.
But
said
they
you-
said they were, George Lenny's our leader,
Yeah, you have nothing to do with George.
and you don't need to talk to George Lenny
Right.
like they're, George Lenny's guards, maybe.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
And it's Pearl's turn.
That's why I ran.
You gonna try it?
Yeah.
Do a performance check.
Okay.
Go to no.
Am I? Nope. All right. Nat 20.
Okay, you hear a bunch of bleeding and retreating hooves.
It worked for a round. That was unexpected.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Definitely didn't think of that.
I'm gonna move to the edge of the cave right about there.
Right about there.
Yes.
I mean, you can actually.
No, I still want to be like within view.
Okay. And then we're at Harry.
I want to run past these ogres into the dancing lights and see if I can see George.
Okay.
I was gonna move my dance lights down anyway.
You want to move the dance signs
It's
a
a
little bit?
bonus action, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move them. But they're in the dim light from outside.
Yeah, these guys are now in the light. Well, he's not quite in the light, but he's almost in the light.
So we're just gonna move those back.
And how far do you want to go?
They can go 60, so just. Sure, right there. Right there.
No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can go 60? Okay, so you can go twice. You move the dancing lights down. And you should probably do this.
And I can run 50.
Hey, you should probably move them in, like, because, you're much better at this dancing lights than you. Pearl's much better at this dancing lights thing than either you or I. So she arranges them appropriately to get the maximum leggage.
And I can run 50.
You see goats now down here in this dim light from the dancing lights running away, and the lights are chasing them.
The ghost.
Okay, you want to just jet through
run
there.
towards the lights.
And the only way to run through there, both of these guys are going to take a bark at you.
Yep.
You could do the dodge action and move 50. That way they wouldn't get to swing at you.
Well, I get 50 normal speed.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
You can move
so-
at normal speed and dodge. That way they don't get an attack at you.
Oh, okay.
Rather than move double speed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or attack and move kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you're just going to dodge through because you're trying to see what's going on down here.
Yep.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So you can see the goats because you're chasing them down. The goats aren't too far from a corner in the cave. Why is there a corner in the cave? Because they're in a table. So the cave turns.
Okay.
That's as far as you can get. And you're barking some more. Yeah. I mean, you can actually just barely see the turn because the lights only go there. I keep forgetting you don't have guys don't have dark vision. Because you went with the pigs, right? You had dark vision, so they can't tell you what's going on. So now we're at the goat. They're still running. Goats round the corner, so you can hear that. What a waste of that. So we're back to Hoodie.
I'm still hidden, right?
Yes.
Alright, let's,
I mean, other than your shot, so you'll have to rehide. Because they saw where you shot from.
so I have to roll for stealth.
You have to roll for stuff using your bonus action. So you want to go ahead and shoot that same guy you've been shooting at?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a little annoying.
So roll for stealth to see if you can hide from him again.
14.
I got like 6, so I mean.
I mean, when I get like a
Don't
6.
crinkle your nose at a 14. That's good. He's distracted by the hyena, doesn't notice you, and you put another arrow in his kidney. Well, unless
I
you
can be very distracted.
18.
You got him.
Well,
Unfortunately, I had armored kidneys.
30, 20?
Your damage roll
12
is a
plus
20.
8? Yeah.
Yeah.
The total 30, 20. Yeah.
And that's your damage?
That's max damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But don't forget to add in your dex
Oh,
modifier.
so 24.
Yeah, 24.
Sorry.
Yeah. Ouch. Okay, put it right in his kidney. You went, like it was a bad roll. That's as good as you can do. Okay, so Hoodie gets a good shot in there and hits the ogre.
Fire one that she's shooting, right?
She's shooting this one.
The
Give it the
talker.
talker.
Oh.
Oliver.
Alright. I'm gonna start shooting the other one. Freaking face. Never mind.
What'd you get?
I got an 8.
8
Plus.
total?
Yeah.
Oh
Alright, so I shoot for his face and he has his helmet.
my. He turned his head. Bing, right off the helmet.
Ogres.
The ogres. This ogre yells to the other ogre, protect George Linney from the dog.
Ah.
So the dog turns around.
Yes,
I mean, he turns around and runs at the dog.
Okay, I'll shoot him in the ass.
Well, you can't see him now.
And he takes another swipe with his big old club.
You get close enough?
Man, that's like the only good rolls I get are the ones where I'm clubbing poor Harry to death.
Good at
Yeah, he can reach that far because he's got a big club.
Okay.
Thank you for the
16 more. Jeez.
Alright.
Oh, the crap.
kind of shout, we will get George Michaels. We will kill him.
Lenny.
George
George
Michael.
Lenny.
Yeah, whatever.
Peter.
I don't care. George something.
Hey, can I do a attack of opportunity since he hit me?
You can only do any attack opportunity when he tries to run away from you.
Ah.
So he positions himself in the middle of the cave to try and keep everybody out. And he swats at
Excuse me. Excuse me.
poor Oliver. Oh, I missed. I can only do it. I mean, Harry.
Oh no, I'm
I
so
can't even
sad.
try to get it.
I'm so sad. This is how it is.
So he does a big old whiff with his club.
Alright. I'm gonna move the dancing lights right this way. So Harry can be
I can't see.
Yeah, you're in the dark.
Oh.
in like a line. So still with one way up there. But then they have to be within 20 feet of each other.
I know, but if I do them like this, I don't look in front of each other.
Yeah.
And it kind of generally lights up the area.
Yeah.
Makes me glow.
So that
That's your bonus action.
You can keep running, but also you can attack. What do I want to do? I don't want to fight it. I want to fight not him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a step forward and thunderclap. And then after thunderwave.
Thunder wave. 15 feet range, right?
It's 15 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 foot. Yeah.
From
Square. Cube.
Yes. From me. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 14.
14.
Excellent. So he takes half that
And no moving.
and no. That's 7.
She takes 7 more damage.
And then I'm gonna 9, 10. Nope, I'm gonna run 10. Fuck. Can I say that I cast one there?
Yeah.
Thanks. Then I'm gonna fly 10.
From there, you cast Thunderclap.
Yes.
He resists it, but takes the damage, and then you fly 10 so that you get away from him.
Yes.
And now you've moved 1, 2, 3, flew 10. You moved 5 more if you want.
5 more that way, but I also want to move against the wall.
Alright. That was very fancy.
Would have been fancier if I had done it right in the first place.
and then we're at Harry.
How close is that over to me?
He's 10 feet away from you, because that's his maximum range.
Then I'm going to run forward.
Okay, if you run forward, he gets another free swing at you. Unless you do the dodge action.
I'll do a dodge and run.
You dodge and run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. That's 50 feet. And everything beyond where you're standing is dark. Because that's where the lights are now.
Can I sniff it?
Sure.
I'll move.
There's goop poo.
Oh.
Lots of goop.
Okay.
And maybe some sour goat's milk. Harry. After Harry comes the goats. The goats have now disappeared down the hallway, but you can still hear them running.
Gonna say let's kill them before they do.
That's their handicap, right?
I
Right.
was hoping they'd rampage or they. What's that word? Trample.
Trample George.
Are ogres the ones that don't regenerate fire damage?
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, always
What's next?
After the goats comes in.
Did he move up?
Yeah, he's yeah. He moved up.
Good. So let's hide.
Okay, you gonna hide again?
Oh.
4.
It's okay, this will only get us again.
What's your modifier? Yeah, so
If I
If
roll a 1,
you roll a 1, you get a 9. You still win. You are hidden.
so 16.
Good job.
Is your hidden number? So then you're going to shoot from the hiding place?
Yeah. Which is kind of like the one right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Is it? No. So, not 20.
Oh, okay. Here's go ahead. So you're going to roll all them dice. Tell me what that huge number is.
So basically everything's double. So 4d6 and 2d8.
Yeah. But the add number, you just add 1. The plus 3 or plus 4? Plus 4. Right, your normal attack is plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plus 4 stays the same.
Yeah.
So we have 2d8, 46, plus 4.
Yeah. Okay.
You need water, Steve? Do you need water?
What?
Do you need water?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need other?
Yeah, left several soda types. And,
Oh, this is the one time I don't even get a 6.
yeah, that's why I have several soda types.
I'm next. I'm
In the fridge.
15, 19.
Okay, that kills him.
Oh, wait. 19 plus 4.
No, I want him even better.
That more kills him. And then because you killed him with a critical hit, roll a d20 to see if you suck his soul into your bow. And that's what you need to know your bow.
That's so creepy.
Oh, wow.
It could talk like Shrek every time you shoot someone.
Oi, Milady! They shoot the
Suck on this.
I suck.
Oliver.
Over, she falls at your feet there. Pierced through the skull.
Nice. I shoot that one in the back of the head.
Okay, just
Actually,
shoot him
no.
from there.
I want to shoot him in the butt.
Shoot him in the butt.
15.
That's a hit. Because,
Nice.
again, they're a nice wide target.
Hell yeah. 8.
8 damage.
Hell yeah. What?
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Easy days.
Someone gotta get
And that was Oliver. And now we have the quiet ogre, who the last thing somebody told him to do was protect George Lenny, so he runs down the hall.
From the dog.
He can't reach the dog, though. Yeah, ogres do have that vision. That's why they were saying he was there. So he continues running, but he doesn't want to get bit, so he stops there on the corner. He thinks he's protecting George Lenny from there.
Excellent. Pearl
Pearl.
is moving her dead towards
Okay.
around the corner.
Now when they're there, put this one here, put this one here, put this one here, so you can see more around the corner. And we can turn again, right? Because I ran out of tape.
Excellent. Then I'm going to run forward. Well, I'm gonna. Yeah. Then I'm gonna firebolt.
You're gonna firebolt the ogre over there?
Yes.
Okay. 22 is a hit. Okay, so you get 2 ogres. You shoot the second ogre through the first ogre.
9 fire.
9 more fire damage. What was I going to say? There is some concern over using Chaos Bolt and twinning, according to Raw. And I said, well, fuck that, we're doing it. So it popped into my head when you did twin that fireball.
I don't have twin spell.
You don't?
No.
What do you have?
Subtle and careful.
Subtle and careful.
Because subtle cracks me up
Yeah.
in role-playing situations.
Yeah, when you're talk to somebody and just do the spell.
Yeah.
And then you go, I didn't do it.
What do you mean?
There was Pearl. So now we're Harry. Harry, the ogre has run far enough that he's cut you off.
How close is he?
Oh, he's 5 feet away.
I'm gonna bite.
You gonna bite him?
Mm-hmm. 19 plus 5 is
Definitely.
24.
Definitely. Find my own way.
I get 2d6 plus.
2d6 plus 3. Do you have any kind of knock them down or any of that kind of stuff with them? Just bite.
Piercing damage, and then if I reduce them down to 0,
Oh, then you get your little bonus.
then I have rampage.
Rampage. So that would be more fun against goats. You could shred some goats.
I can totally shred joke. Yeah. 8 plus 3 is 11.
11 more points of damage, bringing us to 28. Okay. Now you're just going to face off with the oak
No, I was gonna bite and run.
and run. Now, do you want to just run away from him? Because that means he's going to get the free swing.
I want to go around the corner.
Okay.
What's the second laser range?
So if you run here, and then he gets a free swing at you. If you want to run one less, he doesn't get the free swing.
Okay, I'll do one less, so he can't swing.
You're kind of like sideways and then over here, so that he's. Okay, remember you only see 10 feet past here because this is all dark.
Do I see anything?
No.
Okay.
But you can tell that it turns again. So you figured out that it turns again. And you bark that back to your compadre.
Do you understand her barking?
No.
But you couldn't figure it out. Every time it's a turn, I howl.
Okay, it's the goat's turn, and you're listening for the goats. They've stopped. The goats have stopped. You don't hear them thundering down the cave anymore. They've stopped, and they're being quiet. So we're back to Hoodie. Hoodie, you're falling behind.
But you can see
That's true.
him.
And you can shoot from well,
I
maybe.
think I can still, can't I?
Yeah, I mean you can see him because he's in the line. So.
No, but I can shoot from that far.
Yeah, no, you can shoot a longbow like 150 feet.
Alright, stealth roll.
That is 125 feet away.
I think I only want 130.
150. Still roll. I got a 7.
You're
You're
hidden.
plus 8.
11. I rolled a 3.
Oh, you're still hidden. So you shoot with advantage.
15 plus 6, 21. Hear that math right?
I think it was.
No, wait. 15.
15 plus 6.
Oh, you hit it. Yes. I
What?
thought you were doing damage.
Oh no.
So your damage is D8, 2d6 plus 4. That's why I couldn't figure out why you were saying plus 6. But to hit is plus 6. You did that right.
So 6, 11, 12, 13, 14.
13. I just had to do it myself.
What?
I couldn't keep up with your counting because you knew where the breaks were, and then I just gave up and just added it up myself. 17. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
And do you want to move? Because they're starting to get away from you.
Say yes.
No? Yes? No? Maybe?
Jekka, you gonna move?
Do you want to?
Yes.
Because they're going to turn the corner for you.
Yes. Yeah, I need to get closer. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Hoodie, Oliver.
Alright. How close can I get?
Well, about here.
Cool.
If you want to shoot, or you could move 6 more and not shoot.
Nah, I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah, you got the longbow. You got range. This is gonna be close.
8.
8 total.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's nice. All right, never mind.
Change your
and
diet,
back
man.
to the ogre. The ogre is going to go around you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
protect George Lenny.
You gotta protect George Honey.
You're just telling me where he's at. Thank you.
You're leading me to him. And he gets an 11. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 12.
I finally missed.
You finally missed.
And of course he only gets to swing once. Because he's an ogre.
Because I went, ha! Ha! I was expecting it this time.
That's mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to.
You're going to move the dancing light.
Yes, but it's a bonus action. So I'm
Oh.
going to move forward.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
40. Okay, you move 40.
I'm going to move the dancing lights.
Here. Here. And you're going to put them where you can see, though, right?
No, there's no stipulation.
Huh?
Within range, which is 120 feet.
To light up the hallway back there. I think you can do a better job of doing that. Actually, you should probably check the corners and stuff. So let's move them so that you're being careful to see what everything is.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to firebolt him again.
And firebolt him.
Oh, nope, I'm not. Only
10? No, that's a miss. Give me 11.
10. Darn.
Darn. That was Pearl and Harry.
Fight.
We bite him really, really hard.
Mm-hmm. I am. $19 plus 5 is 24.
Definitely a hit.
Okay.
How much damage are you going to do?
I'm going to do 2d6 plus 3, which is 13.
13.
Does that take him to 0 yet?
No. So close. So he's crumpled over, holding himself. He's bleeding all over the place. He's got stuff that should be on the inside,
Can I
come on
run
the
past
outside.
him?
But he'll still swing his club at you if you run past him. And
But
he yells, "George Liddy, I'm dying." But he's not dead.
But I ran past him last time.
He took a swing at you last time.
No,
Oh, 'cause he
remember
stopped
she just
just
ran
within.
and stopped just outside because he had run past you. So yeah, if you want to like go here,
Mm-hmm.
then he can't hit you.
Okay.
Then you can go here.
And can I see anything?
Yep.
What can I see?
Goats. There is a line of goats.
Baxter, you know
You're
I don't
lucky we
speak
spend
Spanish.
so much time together, otherwise I probably wouldn't know what the fuck you're saying.
Because that's as far as you can see with the light.
What's that you got in the freaking...
The whole line of goats with their heads like, they're menacing now.
Get him.
That was Harry. Oh, now we're at the goats.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry. The
That's
goats
why I
are
was
right
like.
The goats charge.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, not when they come at you. Only when they run away.
Oh shit.
Harry gets all goated up. What's the armor class on
12.
12.
12?
That's a lot of dice.
Or 6 goats. 2. 3. 3 goats. Oh no, that's a 6. That's a 9. I thought it was a 6. 4. 4 goats. 4 goats hit you.
Okay.
And, shit. No, I need to know what the charge bonus goes. These are the 4 goats that hit you, which means 2 of them also get charge bonus. Goats. D4. You have to do 2 DC 10 strength saves. So what's your strength save number as a thing?
Plus
So,
3
It
as
doesn't
a
have
hyena.
saving throws, it's just the strength number.
16.
Okay, yeah, so you're plus 3.
Okay.
You don't have a proficiency in. Okay. Right below your
No, my
stats.
skill is perception.
Okay, after there's no saving throws, it just says skills. Above or below skills, no saving throws. Okay, then you're just +3. So roll twice. Now you have to get a 10. You have a +3.
The D8?
D10, a D20 for saving throws.
Oh,
A D20.
D20.
Yeah, you need to roll that 2 times, or roll 2 of them, adding 3 to each one. And you need to get 10 or higher on both of them.
I got 18 on both.
You're sweet. So they're trying to knock you down, but they didn't. You're way bigger than that. But you still take 44 plus 64 plus 4. So that's 7, 10, 20, 24 damage.
Alright, I am a furball again. And 8 damage comes to Harry.
But he had 5 from before, so 13.
He had 6 from before.
6 from before, okay.
So 14.
14. And how many hit points does Harry have?
4. I have 4d8. No, that's not right. How many hit points do I have?
Yeah, well, you do have 48, but that should be a number.
No number. Oh, 27?
Alright, and you've taken 14.
You have 13.
So you got 13 left.
Okay.
So I'm just pointing out, eventually start thinking about healing spells versus goat fighting, which is what you're doing now.
Gotcha.
Harry yells, "Help, goats!"
There's a bunch of goats back here.
Hoodie. Everybody has run around the corner. In fact, you're just staring into the dark now because the lights are too far away. So would you like to just run down the hall at your maximum speed?
Yes.
You're very fast.
Oh, hello there.
So she can dash.
Out of the darkness.
She can move, dash as an action, dash as a bonus action. Zoom.
All morning.
He's scared. Not the one. So Oliver, I imagine you're just running too, right?
Yeah, probably the same, but not as cool.
Little less
It's the armor.
Yeah. I'm a big dude.
I'm a big dude. And that brings us to the ogre.
Oh.
Who swings his club with his last bit of strength and tries to hit Harry. But he rolls a 1. He drops it. Drops his club. Why is his big holding his guts in? After the ogre, I need to.
Is it going to regenerate?
No, he doesn't regenerate. You're thinking trolls.
No, she's thinking El Diablo.
Oh, yeah.
Are you troll?
Is he a troll? No, he's an ogre mage. I already said that. An Oni. Okay. So we're broke.
I'm gonna try and fireball him.
Firebolt the ogre. That's a hit.
9.
And that kills him.
Good.
That was all the damage he could take. He falls over in a heap.
Fun.
Now I'm gonna move forward and backward. I want to be as close to that back wall as I can. And then I want to move my lights forward.
Leaving Harry in the light
Yes.
so he can see the ghosts.
Yes.
But not necessarily you being in the light.
Right. I don't need to be in the light. My targets need to be in the light.
Okay, your targets are in the light. Now we need Ed. You know what Ed means?
Nope.
2 heads.
Okay.
Is that what
Should be
George is?
Yeah, that's why his name's George Lenny.
Is
The
it-
2 names, he's got 2 heads.
Oh my god.
Oh man, now I kind of feel bad about making fun of this thing because I was making fun of 2 people.
Is there a bigger one? Or is it just...
That's good.
Man.
Yeah, there he is with 2 heads. What's he carrying there? A
Bedroll.
ram? No, it's a ram.
We're calling it a bedroll.
Oh, look, it's a ram. Metal cap.
So That's just the cap for the blanket, okay?
keeps his pillow dry.
No, it's Harry's turn.
Yeah, so Pearl has now lit up the rest of the hallway, so you can see George Looney down there, who looks terribly menacing, because he's an ogre, but he's an ogre with two heads. But
So wait, which one's Lenny? Which one's?
with George is on the right and Lenny is on the
Why
left.
would you? How would you know that?
I want to know which one to scream when I shoot it.
Wants to know who he's talking to.
Yeah, exactly.
So
All right,
you'll have
Lenny.
to ask when you come around the corner.
All right, Lenny is sick.
Is it
as
my
shit.
turn?
Shoot him, and
It
then
is.
he just goes, ow, George.
Do you think they should have none?
Thunder Wave.
No, I was gonna say, should I add a concubine? Nah, I didn't do that.
That's what the goats are.
Oh no.
Well, I
No.
guess they're gonna.
Oh, that's nasty.
I'm gonna do
Nice.
Thunder Wave.
Trying to say that face.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about George Looney is he doesn't speak common. So do any of you guys speak giant or orc?
Yes.
Speak orc?
I speak
I speak
giant.
orc.
Oh, you speak giant, because you're
I
giant.
speak
And
giant
you
because
speak
I
orc.
am giant.
So he can yell out in half orc, half giant, and you guys will catch it.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably as
Good, we
tall
can
as
keep
him.
having combat banter.
Because we do that so often.
Thunder Wave!
You're going to do a thunder
So
wave.
they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right, but first you're going to have to aim it.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you
You know?
must make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't think you can get all of them.
No.
But you can get the 4 in the middle. Want to do that? That's like your best target. Unless
Yep.
you want to clear out one side. So 4 or 3, whichever you prefer.
Let's go with 4.
Go with the 4. Constitution saving throws.
Yep.
What's your save number?
My Constitution?
Go.
No, your spell save number. 14.
My spell save number is 13. It's 14 now?
And when your wisdom went up, it should have gone up. And 3 of them save, but that means they take half damage.
So, on a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Right. So roll your damage.
Is there anything unsecured? Because they're completely taken out, too. Where are we at 2d8?
Thunder wave dancing lights. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
the lights.
The ones that don't have a 9 on them.
This one? Is that an 8?
Yes. The pyramids with their butts.
That's still
Well, where'd it go?
What'd you get?
7 plus...
No.
Nope. 7.
7.
That's exactly 1 short.
What do you mean it's 1 short of killing them all?
Yeah. So this one down here is blown against the wall and dies. The other 3 take it, although they do look a little concussed.
They're gonna get moved, though.
Well, not only if they fail.
Oh, that's right. But I thought they didn't all save.
Right, but that one didn't.
Oh,
So he got slammed up against the wall and broke his neck.
Tell me
okay.
they only have 4 hit points.
They're goats, people.
Yeah, but you'd think trained goats would have at least 5.
You should get a con bonus. That was Harry. Are you moving at all, Harry, or still surrounded by goats?
No.
Are they drawn to Harry?
Well,
he was just
Harry
the
was the
first
first
thing
one
they
around the
saw.
corner, so they charged Harry. So,
No, I'm
and
gonna
goats
stay
don't
there.
have dark vision either.
So
So.
the goat's turn.
It is the goats. Goats come after Harry. Oh, yeah.
Sucks
All right.
a little bit.
Just a little bit for Harry. Because the goats can't see the pearls because it's in the dark.
Oh, they don't have dark vision.
Because they're goats.
Because they're goats. Oh.
In fact, as far as George Lenny's turn, it's just him and Harry.
George Lenny doesn't have dark vision?
No, he does, but he can't see them. He can only see 60 feet, right?
Oh, boy.
Somebody went towards the wall.
Good move for me. I'm so sorry, Harry.
Also known as leaving Harry out to dry.
I'm so sorry, Harry. But at least you can see him.
5 goat attack.
I got a good brownie. I'll shove it in your mouth.
I'll give you one of my good brownies. 5. Oh, shit.
No! They were all ones!
17, 17, 18, 19, 19. On 5d20.
You should be rolling for me.
I should be rolling. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 5. 16 damage. And that puts you at...
Knocked out?
I think
She's
so.
unconscious.
I don't know about that.
No,
one.
wait, no, because you had 14 damage before, you just took 16 more, that's 30, and when your total hit points was 30...
29.
It's 27.
Oh, no, that's a mistake.
So I'm down?
Yeah,
Alright.
you're in zero.
You are unconscious.
Oh.
Landing down.
Scar.
Oh, I got a scar.
I already have a scar.
Oh, you didn't get a scar.
I
You made all
did?
your saving throws.
I have 2 fails.
Mm-mm.
Where
You
do
didn't get a
those
scar.
fails from? I don't have a scar. That's great.
Why do you have 2 fails more? Oh, was that from the bridge battle? The rats? Yeah, we didn't do scars on that.
Little
Okay,
rat fight.
that was the goat. Now we got
George Lennon.
George Lenny. And George Lenny is feeling pretty good right now because although obviously his guards have died, one right there at the corner, his goats have taken down this Bay intruder. And he goes, "Get the fuck out of my cave, you little elf lady."
Dude.
The hair.
You're not out.
He's also confused. You know, you're related to elves and you got long hair, so he assumes you're an elf lady.
Is he gonna do
I'm
it?
not really doing out.
He
Okay.
just, is
Well, you
he
can't
just
really tell him
yelling
that.
from the end of the tunnel? Is that
Yes.
his turn?
Yeah, that's his turn.
Is that his turn?
My turn now?
Yes.
Let's try shooting some goats.
Shooting goats?
Did they see me?
Oh, no.
Not Oliver.
Nope. You're shooting from
why,
the dark.
Why you side?
Because the goats are gonna die and he's gonna move. But that's fine.
The goats didn't see you because the goats.
Is he attacking
Don't
here?
have
No,
dark
because it's
vision.
dark. It's dark.
Oh, so I'm
You're
already
standing
hidden.
in the absolute darkness, shooting into the light. So
Can
that
you
they
go
can't
into more than one
see. It's already
goat?
hidden.
Can
You're
you
shooting.
pierce through?
There's none that are standing next to each other like these two. I could just go shoot an arrow like straight through because I'm kind of with that idea. Even on a natural
That's his
20.
thing.
What? How is that his thing?
He
That's
has
his
a piercing
thing.
arrows.
Got pierced.
He has piercing arrows.
You can't shoot his thing, then he wouldn't have a purpose. That would be so unfair.
It's my
You just
thing.
completely murder one
Fine.
goat. That's your thing.
Go for one with the most score.
Fine.
So this one, right on the corner, but you
Which
just
one?
have to move forward.
All the others only have
The one
one
that's
point.
The one that's closest to Pearl is actually the one right there. Did you hit?
You fell the goat.
What'd you get?
22.
Yeah, that's definitely. So what's damage? I got it.
More than 4.
She starts with a +4.
You're dead.
Excellent. Wonderful job.
17.
Goat is split in half with the arrow. Severs its spine and twitching causes
that's
it
still
to
a pretty good compensation for
That
convulse
two
in
at once.
half.
Obliterated.
George Lenny officially knows I'm there because I go, ew.
Couldn't help myself. So now we're at Oliver.
Alright.
Running.
Can I get to this or that point right there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be 1.5 of your move.
Oh,
So you can make a double move and get out of here. Here.
I wanted to see if I could shoot straight through here.
Oh, Pierce can go.
really don't want.
Well, you won't be able to shoot this time because you can only go
Alright,
that
we'll
far
go-
and
we'll-
shoot. Might as well just get in position
Yeah, alright.
and make your shot on the next round.
Alright, Pearl.
Pearl,
Take him out. Stuff something
you
in
can
my
see George
mouth.
Lenny because he's standing in your light.
Excellent. I'm going to Scorching Ray George Lenny. was considering maybe opening negotiations for the ogres, but they don't want wheat, so it's not worth it. So,
Well, you might want to find out if he's the bully.
you make an excellent point. I'm still gonna burn a Hanson.
You're too far for that. You mean scorching ray.
Yes, that's what I was going to do. I even said it, and I got distracted.
Sorry, my bad. Just the moaning furbog.
What's scorching ray? Is that a level 2 spell?
It is a level 2 spell, and it's 3 rays of fire.
Yeah.
I have to make 3 separate
3 separate attack rolls.
attack rolls.
Oh, excuse me.
2d6 damage each.
21, 19, and 20.
Oh.
I'll hit.
That's Harry just
Excellent.
dying
2d6.
here.
2d6, 2d6, 2d6.
Anybody got any brown? I can't take my own brownie.
And then your own brownie is very conscious. But everybody's carrying one brownie. So you guys come one brownie here in the morning. Save your ass.
That is why I give you the brownies. It's
Hold
not
it
for you.
in case I go
It's
down.
totally not for you.
21.
21 damage. Ow.
I have
And
10
I'm
you're
gonna
running into
fly
trouble.
10 that way,
Back down the hallway.
Towards Harry?
right?
Here. Here.
You were right before.
I don't know what you mean.
Sorry, so put me back where I was.
What are we doing? Okay, back where we are.
Flying 10, that way.
Flying 10 west.
West.
Beast.
West. And then take that one extra step there.
And then take one extra step so you're kind of around the corner?
Yes.
Alright.
Fuck Harry.
Don't fail your saving throws.
And you'll be fine. Just don't fail your saving throws. Which is time for a saving
Is
throw.
it the ghost room?
Roll a
No, go
d20.
start for you.
2 saves.
Natural 20.
No, that gives you 1 hit point and makes you all better.
Really?
Yeah, so you now have damage equal to 1 less than your total.
Oh, so I actually have 26 hit points. Okay.
26 damage, yeah,
26 damage.
because you have 27 hit points.
Okay.
27, right? What's your constitution?
My constitution is
12.
12, so plus 1.
Yep, 27. Okay. Well, now you're all better and laying on the ground.
Should I eat my brownie?
Yes, that would also give you 1 more.
Oh,
hit
that
point
would
damage,
give me one
too,
more. Oh, so I
so-
should like do my cure wounds or something.
Or another baboon.
Well, she's already done it twice.
I can't do a baboon. You
Okay.
mean turn into something?
No, I meant baboon. That would have been a good idea. No, I meant baboom.
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Take out 3 goats.
Thunderwave. Can I thunderwave when I've only got 1 hit point?
You can thunderwave when you only have 1 hit point.
Thunderwave.
You should wake up and thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Okay, you're gonna hit 3 goats in front of you. You don't have to stand up to thunderwave, so we can talk about that afterwards, I guess. So you wake up and thunderwave. I'm gonna roll my 3 saving throws. 2 of them don't matter because they have 1 hit point. So, and that one did not save. So 2d8 for all of them.
7.
Okay. You blast all 3 of these goats.
There.
And they're in a lump, and they're in a pile of goat meat. But now you're laying on the ground at, next to 1 goat.
Shock.
Do you want to stand up? Do you want to crawl away? You can go big if you're trying to crawl away.
If I
And,
stand up, am I more obvious to George or Lenny?
well, you just made a big ba-boom, and goats flew across the room, so I think you're pretty obvious.
Am I a bigger target if I stand up?
You are a bigger target if you stand up. If George Lenny was going to throw anything at you.
So I think I'll stay
But
down.
George Lenny doesn't seem to be carrying anything to throw. So
What is he?
he's got a big old battle axe and a big old morning star.
What's a morning star?
You know what that the stick with the chain and the ball.
Oh, mace.
No, mace is just a stick.
Oh, okay.
With a ball on the
It's like a
end.
nunchuck, but instead
Alright,
of the
I
other
guess
stick,
I'll
it's the-
stand
It's a
up.
ball instead of the other stick.
I guess I'll stand.
You're gonna stand up?
Mm-hmm.
If we kill him, can I steal one of those?
Yeah, you can still work that. But the problem is it's big one. So it would be like 2 hands.
It'd be like something
Yeah.
I would need.
And
I
then you
could-
fly after it.
I can be like Thor, just
Spin it around. Like, what are those goblins called? Fanatics. Goblin fanatics from Warhammer 40k? Or none of you guys know what you do, right?
What?
Warhammer 40k? So standing up and facing off with the goat, crawling away, hoping the goat doesn't bite you in
Standing
the ass.
up.
You and the goat. The goat has the same number of hit points you do, so it's mano a mano.
Mono, mono. No,
It
not
is the
mono.
goat's turn.
But it's the goat's turn that may be your demise. Oh, the goat got you.
Goat got me.
Yeah.
You fall down again.
So, I mean, you take 4 points of damage, but it doesn't matter, it's just at 0. You're down again.
Damn it, Henry.
you're like caught up.
And you now have 2 levels of exhaustion, having been knocked down twice. When you do wake back up, I believe that means half move.
Yeah, and disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah. Which is fine, you just let somebody else do the ability. But speed half, yeah.
When George then,
Assuming you do get up, you could still die. You could still die.
you're not gonna die. We're not gonna let you die. I'm not
There's
gonna let
only
you
one
die.
goat. We'll get it.
George Lenny.
Oh, what
No,
about the
George
no,
Lenny.
the gun they were shooting?
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Yeah, so George Lane's mad now because Harry's still fighting his goat, so he starts running forward.
Yeah, he's supposed to be dead. He's still fighting.
Damn. George.
And I need to figure out how fast he can move. He can run forward. And the problem with that is, as he gets there, because he has dark vision, he sees the rest of you. And he goes, "Oh, you sneaky bastards! Hiding in the dark."
Which one says that?
That's George.
Right or left?
George says, "Oh, you sneaky bastards." Lenny says, "Hiding in the dark, you was."
So shit, he can see me now? Or am I still without it outside of his eye range?
You're probably actually outside his eye range, but he can see all of her hands.
sentences.
Pearl.
I said something.
But now you're gonna get target, right? You wanted the fat target.
I do.
He wanted the tiny target, but Harry took them all out.
You should also go after the fat target, and I'll take out the tiny targets.
Wait a
I
minute,
was,
how's
yeah.
that fair?
I was just gonna do pierce damage.
There's one goat now, though.
I'm
Right.
just gonna show
That has 1 hit point.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or standard arrow.
Could I have not parried? I couldn't parry when he attacked me.
You're unconscious?
Oh, with your battle master thing. Yeah, you have to tell me about that, though. Yeah, keep an eye on that. What does it do?
So a parry takes
You roll your
Take
d6.
M damage reaction to remove SD damage. I don't know. Someone else wrote it. It's not my handwriting.
I probably wrote it. Give me
So
that.
you should decipher it. Yeah, because you have those 2 battle
Melee.
master dice.
When you take melee damage, you can use a reaction to remove.
Reduce.
Remove a superiority dice worth of damage.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, reduced by 6.
yeah, remove.
So wouldn't that have gotten rid of that
Totally
damage?
wouldn't. I'm supposed to tell you that. Okay. George Lenny ran up and he sees Oliver, he sees Pearl. We'll see who it is as soon as he comes around the corner. And that's who he's hiding. And it's his turn.
Alright, that was
So you should hide and then pop out and shoot him.
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna try to back up a little bit and hide.
You need to go over there to shoot him. So you hide, run over there, take your shot, and then run back here so that you can't see it again.
Alright, so I roll for hide.
Yep, roll for hide.
17 plus 8.
Ooh. Got +4 modifiers. I got 10. So you surprised him. He didn't see you there. You roll with advantage.
Can I call my pig in if I'm awake?
It takes an hour.
You want to summon your pig?
Well,
Takes an hour.
you'd have to unsummon.
Unsummon anything within an hour. Yeah.
Summon it back.
Summon it back.
22.
2278. And the damage?
And I can't conjure them with conjure animals, right?
6 plus 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
That's when you,
I
they did
can't
24.
conjure him.
Okay, and then you move backwards so that you're
Yeah,
farther away
let's
from
do
him.
that.
Because he's so, as long as he stays in that light, you'll be able to see him. Just something for Pearl to think about.
Pearl had already said that.
You're welcome.
Oliver's
turn.
Alright, I'm gonna pierce shot.
You're going to pierce
Pierce
shot.
who?
Big.
So,
Oh.
How's that give you a bonus with only one dude?
It's still an additional die.
Well, because it wouldn't. Because if she has to come here to shoot, it's still be like through the wall.
I'm completely not following.
I
But
thought
you're saying that Pierce does a little extra damage.
it does, but I was like,
If he were to move, I don't think he could
Did
get
you
there.
think
He
you could
could
pierce
get both
the
the
goat?
goat and Etten.
Oh, you're trying to get both?
oh,
And
Yeah.
then he could get both of them.
And then shoot so that you get the goat and the
yeah.
Alright, how does it work?
Let's see. Deal one.
It definitely bring it up. Piercing shot. That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I know there's 1d6 damage. Creatures 30 feet line that have to do dex save for half damage.
Oh, right. It's your normal damage plus the extra d6. The dex save, though, and they can take half.
He doesn't have to make an attack.
Right. But his dex save number is 9. So they usually end up taking half. Which, we'll do the goat first. The goat saves, so the goat takes half of that damage, but since the goat has 1, that's good.
The goat's dead.
And that's 1 plus 6.
Plus your dex modifier, so plus 3?
Yes, so that's
9. And the other guy has to miss the cup. I don't know why I throw my dice like that. He also saves, but that means he still takes 4 of the damage. So he's up to 35 damage now. The goat's gone.
9. Which is kind of cool.
Well, you took the goat out. That's one less time.
Problem is your intelligence is low, and that's your arcane modifier.
Thanks.
Yeah, but I also rolled 2 giant numbers. So I was going to make fun of him having low intelligence. It would have made any difference at all. So, Pearl.
Yeah, that's me.
You need to hit the big dude hard. What do you got?
Considering burning hands.
How about scorching rage thing?
Burning hands and fly away.
Yeah.
5 to move in, 10 to fly up if you're like very far away from them.
Scorching ray is gonna be better for me. Yeah. So we're gonna go with scorching ray.
Because he's got the low armor class. Yeah, Scorcher is better.
Yeah. It's 66
I'll bet you want to just use the damage for the with the hit.
24,
That would can't.
22,
Okay.
17.
That would can't. So because he's got a crappy armor class, that's a better way to go. If you're fighting something with a big armor class, burning hands must be
Okay. 22.
22 brings him to 57. And you can fly 10 feet?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly 10 feet, and then I'm gonna run the rest of the way back, and I'm gonna move
That's okay.
my.
Run the rest of the way back.
No, just back.
Just here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna move my dancing lights.
So start pulling your dancing lights back.
Yes.
Right in front of him. And then around the corner. So that if he charges at you, they'll still be able to see.
I don't want to be within the lights though, so.
Well, yeah, dark vision, so it really won't matter.
It matters.
But I
to
can move
me.
the lights up there. This hoodie might appreciate it. That was Pearl. So now we're at Harry, who gets to do a death save.
Oh, that's a fail.
2 is bad, that's a fail. You can start working on your scar. What scar are you getting today? And then we're at the goats. They're all dead, actually. And George Lenny now. And George Lenny is mad at the lady with the banging, but can't reach her. Okay.
Me? He's mad at me?
Yeah. Did you see what you just did to his poor? To his...
Spell. No, it just originated at me.
He
I
charges
didn't do it.
down the hallway.
No, he's very close.
And
I
he says,
think he sees me now.
I'm gonna smash, if he was paying attention.
Oh, he's not really paying attention.
Because he's mad at her.
Okay.
Says, I'm gonna kill her with my ex, and then the other head says, no, I'm gonna kill her with my morning star. That's how it is.
Oh, okay, so one's got the one. Okay.
And they both get him. So smack! Pearl is hit between 2
That's fucking
giant
rude.
weapons.
Oh, no. You okay?
No?
I am not okay. How many hit points you got these days?
I got 29.
I'm just curious. Not really in my business. But you take 18. 18.
Alright.
I'll say for some crappy rolls.
I don't want to hear that.
I got 8.
Because I only have 11 hit points left.
I rolled 2 on every die, on average. Actually, I won, and that's really 2. So that was his thing. He's angry. And oddly enough, he can only reach 5 feet. The ogres had the long clubs. He can reach 10 feet. He's the same size, but his weapons are shorter. So he can only reach 5 feet.
Bummer for him.
And that is George Lenny. So then we're at Hoodie.
Shoot him, Hoodie.
Wanna back into the... Well, you're actually in the dim light. She didn't light you up. So you can just hide where you're standing.
Alright, I need where I'm standing.
Oh, I got a 21.
Shit, I got a 10.
Oh, so you don't get advantage on your shot, so only a single d20. But you still get your bonus damage because Pearl's standing next to him. So that gives you the bonus damage.
Oh my god.
What'd you get there?
11.
11 total.
Yeah.
Because you need 12.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I really don't know what the total is. I'm not happy with the 5 anyway, either way.
So you want to run away then?
Yeah, let's do that, please, before he pisses him off.
Well, you didn't. You're not,
I
right?
pissed him.
Yeah, she's the one that pissed him off with all the fire in his faces.
I mean, I was like 10 feet in front of him and he still charged after her.
Because of all the fire.
Yeah.
What can I
I
say?
need to reach her.
You
Couldn't reach
like
her.
fire, huh? That's good.
That was George Lenny. Now we're back to... Oh, no, that was Hoodie. Sorry. Now we're back to Oliver. What do you got, Oliver? Any hard hitting stuff?
Someone please kill him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Just a shot.
Oh, you're Rick.
18.
That's a hit. That's a pretty good shot. Up to 68.
Okay, Pearl, kick his ass.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna move this way.
Don't you want scorching ray? Okay.
Right here.
Burning hands.
Burning hands. Fly.
Mm-hmm.
And then move 3 more. Burning hands. Dex saving throw.
Yes.
See, and here's the thing: he's not good at dex saving throws. That's his like his weakness.
Yeah, but I bet he's gonna make it. It's only 14.
18. He made it.
So he takes 5.
5.
I rolled an 11.
I
What do you want from me?
just said 5. What I want from you, I want more damage. Harry's over there along the ground.
Out of danger. Mostly.
Mostly out of danger. Harry, second death save.
Don't roll a 2.
19.
Okay, that
Excellent.
gives you 1 save
Not
and
a
1
2.
fail. So, no extra scars.
George Lenny.
George Lenny, still chasing the fire lady.
That's me. He's extra angry now.
This time, though, he's moving right up here where he
Face.
can reach both of you. So he's going to whack on the fire lady with that thing. That's a hit.
Alright, cool. Fuck you. Lenny. I think that's Lenny.
Yeah, that's Lenny. And that is 9 damage.
That's not my favorite.
And you know, that means that Hoodie doesn't get hit, because now he can swing his battle axe at you. And that is a critical hit.
That is rude.
Super rude.
Now you're down.
Yay.
12, 13. 13 plus 5. 18 damage. So that puts you at 0. And now we roll to see if George Lenny sucks Pearl's soul. Which hardly ever happens. You rolled a 1.
Good. I was like, is that a 1? It actually happens in reverse. His soul is sucked into his own one.
Sucks his own soul. Okay, that was George Lenny. So we're back to Hoodie.
Alright. Heidi?
Okay, but you're right. Yeah, you're right next to him now.
There.
So
Is he still busy?
no.
He has officially knocked me unconscious.
I think I want to have some distance.
Okay, so you want to use your bonus action to dodge and run away,
Yeah.
or you could just run away, taking the axe swipe as you go, and then hide when you get to your new shooting
I
spot.
like that option.
Take the whack. All right, what's your armor class? I don't even know if I know hit you.
16. 16.
Yeah.
It catches the back of your leg. So you
What
take
kind of armor do you
18 damage.
Holy shit.
So you run over there and you hide with your bonus action.
Uh-huh.
So roll.
14.
I got 19. You cannot hide from this. Let's get to 2 heads. You know?
It's
She's
very
like, where'd he go? He's right there. Oh.
Whatever, at least there's some distance.
So you take the shot with no advantage and no bonus damage.
16.
It's a hit. So just a D8 plus 4.
Oh, I thought it was a 7. I think it's a 1.
So 5 damage.
Yeah. Huh?
8 would have killed him.
Killed him.
Oh, now you tell me that.
You rolled a 1. There's Hoodie. Oliver. He's running away from you.
Oh, hey, the dancing lights go out.
Oh yeah,
she's
since you get
knocked
10.
out.
So he's out of the dancing lights anyway. So they're over there fighting in the dark.
Alright.
Do you want to save Harry or run forward and shoot in the dark?
Oh, because with the mouth,
The mouth of the cave only goes 40 feet.
So what do you
so
see?
that's-
The shadow of the.
exactly like silhouette, right?
Okay, you still shoot at disadvantage though, so you can do that at
Alright.
disadvantage.
Alright.
So run over and take the shot.
Yeah, let's do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you roll
Give
2
you guys good
d20s
berries
and take the
anymore.
small one. Did you get a 1?
And a 19.
Bowstring
Where's your
snacks.
piercing damage now?
Where's your piercing damage now?
Finish him. Oh.
Why don't you sneak attack? Pearl,
Yeah.
Oh, I
roll
got a
for
roll.
scars. That's scar. Harry,
16.
no scar. Get another save.
So what happens with 2 saves and 1 fail?
You keep on rolling.
What I do?
Until you have
Yeah, you
three
keep
of
rolling.
each.
It's like
Three of
baseball.
one.
You got 2 balls and a strike.
Uh,
So, yeah, 2 balls and a strike's better than.
Oh, George
2 strikes for ball.
Lenny.
We're back to George Lenny.
mhm.
It's up to you all.
Oh, he's chasing you down now. You can't hide from me, little man. Oh, look, I missed. What's one of them? So that's 12 more damage.
You.
Ew.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm like 1 away from not being knocked out.
She has 1 hit point left.
Yeah, that's all you need to kill him.
How do you get so close to me? Damn it.
He's got those big legs. He's
Just
very
shoot
fast.
him right there.
Actually, I think you should whip out the daggers and go, because you know he's almost dead.
Dagger in his ass.
You know, like double dagger. So that you
I
can,
do have double daggers.
yeah, go with the double daggers. How do you get 2 chances?
Going for his ass,
So I'm gonna roll the hit.
The first one, you get
17.
it's definitely a hit, so you get a D4 plus 4? D4 plus 4?
Yeah.
And a 4 kill?
7.
Nope.
I rolled a 3.
3 kills. And you take him out with your dagger.
Yay!
And now I would stab him again just for effect.
Oh, well, I got another one now. Might as well.
In case you get that right.
Double tap.
So 8,
You stabbed him. He's the player.
24.
And then we're going to give him a chance to actually survive this.
Oh, really?
We're not gonna do
That's
that.
gonna piss Tyler off.
Yeah, I know. It's a, plot point. So, plot point, Tyler. That was Hoodie.
Wait,
I hope he
I thought it
survives.
says use me as a dagger.
Yeah, you like,
Oh, I did. I didn't
Yeah.
have to roll for it. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because he's at 0 hit points. So it's just,
I thought I was gonna roll for it.
I would like for him to
Oh, we gotta
survive.
get
that gives him 2 death saves.
I like
2 death save fails. He's got 2 fails. Things laying on the ground, nearly dead. So now we're at Oliver. You hear the ogre groan and go down. You hear her chair, so you figure she finally pulled it off.
Alright.
But it's all dark in here. Do you want to try to save one of the friends with your brownie?
Yeah.
The close one?
Yeah.
Brownie for Harry. You're at 1 hit point.
Thank you.
And you're very tired.
And then Pearl. Still over here
Yeah,
bleeding in the corner.
Exhausted.
19.
She gets another save.
That's my first save.
What is? You got 1 fail, 1 save?
Harry is alive.
Harry is alive. What do you want to do, Harry?
Sure one.
You want to walk over here, too?
That's right. Sure her one.
It's too far away. You want to just run towards
I'm gonna
her?
touch myself.
Your friend's dying, you're going to take time out to touch yourself?
Yep.
Right away.
Roll for your extra hit points thing.
What is it, D8?
Yeah, D8 plus your wisdom modifier. And
What
that
is
puts us at
Oh, not much.
George Lenny.
Lenny.
George Lenny, he's got 1, so he's 2 and 1 now. 2 fails.
So
1
I got
save.
10. What's my wisdom modifier? 4. So 8 and 4 is
Hoodie.
12. What?
You rolled an 8.
I'll roll the name.
Yeah,
What did I
see,
do?
12 points.
So
And
I
then for
add
13.
I
12.
don't know.
Yeah,
It's your
so
turn.
13,
Do you want
yeah.
to do anything? Or you just want to stand there?
You have a brownie that
I
Harry
was like,
gave
I
you?
probably should eat my. How many brownies do I have? 1?
Well, you should probably give a brownie to Pearl. That's the important thing. She's about to die.
That's fine.
I'll give it to Pearl. I got 1.
Oh,
left.
okay.
Okay, so you jump on George Lenny because fuck him. And give a brownie to Pearl. Pearl has 1 hit point.
I'm alive. And a little tired.
And a little bit time. Oliver.
Yeah.
It's dark. That's all you got.
I guess I'm just gonna start heading out.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. there's nobody left to save. Everybody's saved. Unless you want to save George Lane.
What?
I don't know. Just a question.
Is he gonna get back up and fight us?
No. Thank you.
If we save
Wow.
him, can we convince him to
Weird
stop
amount
throwing
of
rocks?
spoiling going on.
Yes.
What?
If we save him, can we stop him from throwing rocks still?
Well, I thought you might want to talk to him about
Yeah, I
throwing
kind
rocks.
of
This
did.
is why I'm giving him a chance to actually live.
Yeah.
Pearl, you're alive.
Excellent. I'm gonna
You?
go check out. Heal? What?
Can you cure it with fire?
I'm gonna loot the body. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, sick bastard.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And you're going through his pockets. Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out if I want.
I'm
to use
humming,
Battle Axe
though.
or Morningstar.
Why are you humming?
Because it's fun.
I thought it was so that your friends would know where you are in the dark.
Hmm?
I thought it was so your friends would know where you are in the dark.
Some lights?
Because it's fucking dark.
Because why would I do that? I know where the body's at.
Do you?
Apparently, yes.
She found it. She used that silhouette technique.
Oh, sure.
You find a pouch of 40 coins, but it's
Excellent.
dark.
I don't care what kind they are.
The silhouette technique works for finding bodies, but I mean, when it comes to shooting the guy, fuck me, right?
But when it's like, there he is. So that brings us to Harry. Harry, what are you up to? We gotta go to George when his turn to see if he dies.
Well, I'm moving at half speed because
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Oh,
So,
which means technically you're right there.
yep.
You're just creeping up, going, dude. And we get to George Lenny, who makes another hit.
Good for George
So
Lennon.
George Lenny's still
Can I go
breathing.
down and like go some more?
No!
Why?
Because we already think he's dead.
Well, why don't I just
not.
Oh no,
make
she
sure?
can hear him breathing.
Oh, well. Why do you care how dead he is?
It's fine. Really? Who's talking about it?
Yeah, you were just looting.
I just
You
want
got
him
no
dead.
reason.
You're just looting an undead body.
Yeah, well, I was also humming. So at least,
Look, I say we.
I don't know what the humming was for though.
well, he'll either die listening to my beautiful song.
Do you want to go over and stab him?
Yeah.
No!
Look, I'm saying, look. We save him.
Can he talk?
We save him.
Not right
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
Okay.
well, why do we want to save him?
So we can interrogate him while
Did
kneeling
you
on his
not see the
groin.
damage that he did?
Don't worry about
I wanna
LDL.
talk
He'll be
about
at
Vespa.
1 health point.
He's the leader. He would probably.
So we interrogate him
Well, let
I
me
mean,
stab
he's
his
done.
legs.
violently.
He won't go anywhere.
Just tie
Okay,
him
fine.
up. Why do you have to
You can
stab him?
Stab his legs.
Okay.
That's
It'd be
it.
nice if I used my...
Hootie goes over and cuts through his Achilles tendons, making sure that he never walks again.
This is why I had to kill the freaking dwarf.
Really? The one who let you just killed automatically?
You wanted to leave him tied up.
You could have escaped and made it home. But no, you wanted just to slash him right there and there.
I'm not good with the whole Schrodinger's cat thing.
No.
He might live.
Oliver,
Yeah, can I get to him?
you can get to him, you won't be able to do anything.
Alright.
You just run up there next to him, find him in the dark.
Is
Fine,
there
Pearl.
like a risk thing to keep him from like killing us too? Is it like an Achilles heel, but for the wrist?
Oh,
Why don't you just tie him
yeah, you
up?
want to do that on your next go? You can tie him up. He's better with the daggers. It's just a thing.
I don't know how to tie people up.
You do, because you tied up the dwarf.
Pearl's turn.
I didn't kill.
What are you gonna do to the George Lenny?
I'm sure I feel bad for George and Lane.
That would be Harry.
I love this part of the battle.
This is the hardest part. Not
Yeah, I
actually
know,
killing
right?
him, just determining.
It's
do
like,
we want
if
to
he's
kill
hitting us
him?
with
Do we
axes
want-
and stuff, we know exactly what to do. But now, what are we gonna do?
Look, I'm telling you, save him. He'll have one.
George Lenny is
point.
dying right
You
in
can
front of you. I
interrogate
mean, you can't
him,
really see it, but you
and
can
then-
hear it.
and then if he doesn't give us helpful information or if he doesn't do what we want, there's
Give him a
4 of
cookie.
us sitting there, 1 health point on his end. We just freaking kill him. He's a dick.
She didn't like that idea. You can tell by her facial expression that we can't see.
It's got 2 failed death saves and 2 past death saves. You could just leave it to fate.
Well, he ain't walking anywhere, that's for damn sure.
We're assuming you're just gonna walk. You can double time it now, which is
Can I reach anybody with a spell?
no, because you're still in the dark.
Alright.
What do you want to
Save him. We interrogate him. Then we kill him.
yeah, so you double time it, but you're tired, so that's as far as you get. But we're still waiting to see what Pearl did on her turn.
Pearl?
Walk away.
Pearl.
Tie him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna feel real stupid if you tie him up and then he just dies.
Which you did.
Fuck's sake. Fine. Alright.
Her conscience is clear, though.
Oh my God, this is clear.
Conscience is clear. She didn't save him.
Because
Alright,
what?
whatever. Should I get his battle axe or his Morningstar?
Yeah, they're both oversized weapons.
Why choose?
I
What's
only
the
carry
Morningstar?
one.
Morningstar is the stick with the little chain and the spiky ball in the end.
Wait.
They're both oversized weapons. So if you actually want to try to use them, you would just look at equipment under either a 2-handed axe or a maul.
No fun.
The Morningstar works just like a maul, and the 2-handed axe, and his oversized battle axe would work just like a 2-handed axe.
No full daggers.
He doesn't have any cool daggers. He has, like a butter knife that he cuts things with. It's rusty. He had the bag of 40 coins, which
Oh!
you pocketed.
Sadie got. Oh, man.
I always give you the money anyway.
Is that really a good idea?
Well,
No, because you don't share with people.
you should be buying supplies for the group. She actually is carrying a healing potion. I don't know if anybody knows that.
I don't
She
care.
has one.
I just go back
For
home
emergency
to my
use.
I do,
parents.
actually.
Uh,
This one.
and George Lean died.
George Lenny died. Did
Lights.
no Diablo
Yeah,
show up when he died?
Why? We're just
I don't
gonna
know
walk
why I was
out.
thinking like those like ninja stars for some reason when you said
Oh,
morning star.
Morningstar, Ninja Star.
I keep thinking of that cute devil. Lucifer.
Oh,
yeah.
Trying to say
Lucifer Morningstar.
from Lucifer, right? That's the guy you're picturing.
Well,
The-
yeah, that's the guy I'm
Good.
picturing. But
Okay.
Morningstar's actually from.
The TV show?
Right. Yes. I'm just.
That's they didn't make that up. That's what
Yes.
his name was.
I am aware.
It was called the Morningstar.
You said walk out of the cave.
Yeah.
Pearl walks out.
Like, what's the point of sticking around? We
Yeah.
did what we could.
Search the
So-
cave.
Okay.
In
Make
reality,
a perception roll.
I like that
what
idea.
Pearl is doing is she's waiting in George Lenny's cave until the wagon train comes by to see if other ogres are.
6 plus. 6 plus. What is it?
Wisdom.
I have proficiency in perception.
Yeah, so that's plus
4,
6.
yeah, so 12.
12. Yeah, under his throne back there at the back of the cave, you notice that there's a place where he's been digging. You dig that up and you find a small chest.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's in the chest?
Oh, do you open it?
Ah, I do.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head. No, but it's trapped.
It's trapped?
Yeah. So you get stabbed with a poison needle.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
I guess I should have checked it for
So,
traps.
Yeah. So make a Constitution save.
Is that a D20?
Plus your Constitution modifier, whatever that is.
8 plus 1 is 9.
Okay. You're knocked unconscious.
How do you know I'm knocked unconscious? I have 13 hit points.
Because it was a poison that just put you to sleep.
Oh, alright.
Seriously. So, Harry went back around the corner here and fell asleep.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
She's just
What did
rummaged
you
around in the
use
dark.
I'm just rummaging around in the dark.
Do you still have my
Next
magic
thing.
candle? Or did you give it back?
I don't know.
Shoot it back.
I had that as an 8.
So Harry's rummaged around the back of the
Assuming you tried
cave
it.
while you were leaving. And you notice that Harry doesn't follow you.
And you hear me snoring.
Which is pretty loud. So I think I'd go back and check on to see where.
Go back and check on him.
Yeah,
And you got a candle.
I do.
So now you can see Harry snoozing over here.
Is there a way to wake him up?
Nope. Gonna be
Like
sleeping
not
for an
even
hour.
if I poke him lightly with the dagger.
Magic knockdown.
I'm like
sleep.
out. I'm like
She's
Indica
What the heck
out.
am I supposed? I can't carry
in the
him.
couch.
I can't carry
You
him
can
outside.
carry him.
In the couch.
Yeah.
Can I like get one of the
Oxycontin
boards?
But does he see the? Does she see the chest?
The problem with the boars is you're 900 feet at this cliff that you were climbing and carefully. Yeah, but you see the chest now spilled all over, and you have a light, so you see that there's 200 gold pieces.
Oh, take it.
You should take that part.
Not even gonna share with me.
You're out. You don't know.
Oliver, you're standing in the dark.
Um,
You're heading out.
yeah.
I guess they're
We
gonna
are
leave me
not-
sleeping.
We are not the
And you're
US
just standing at the
Marines,
cave
we
entrance
leave
because
them
you're
in.
like, now I'm going to wait this out and see what happens.
Can I
with the
drag
guy.
him
So time to take a long rest. I mean, they're a day or two behind us, right? Or
Am I
a
able
week
to-
behind us.
Am I able to drag him out?
No, you can't.
Is it gonna be equivalent to a long rest for me?
No, the first hour isn't, but the next day are.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep sleeping.
Because you guys are just going to camp in the cave here.
I'm just curling
Keep
up.
an eye on the caravan.
So
The
I'm
pigs are down there.
basically a
Oh,
long
well, I
rest.
just missed my pick.
Okay.
Because I'm not comfortable to leaving Harry like that. Because who knows what else.
Well, we're camping in this cave.
Oh, we are?
I am.
Well, you might want to tell Hoodie.
Yeah, I thought you guys took off. Because I turned around and went back for Harry.
But you're keeping an eye on the path because you want to see what other kind of activities occur.
Yeah.
You're just camping out there on the ledge.
No,
And all the other ogres haven't come
I have
after
a
us for
great
killing their
vantage
leader.
point. I have an excellent vantage point.
And then as you look out, you
At the top of
realize
the
that all the ogres from the other side of the ogres.
Hey, I summon Bongo and then I send Bongo back with a message and the 40 gold pieces and say, oh, I have some binoculars. A telescope.
Telescopes are very expensive.
I probably
Well,
have one.
Have you ever looked that up?
Hit up my mother and let's get it.
But we'll pick it up here at the at the
I
end
have
of
an
the-
explorer's pack. Wouldn't that have a scope in it?
They're very expensive. It's high tech. Venturing equipment. But we'll pick that up at the next session when you guys are camping at the cave of Mouth of the Cave.
So
Do
we're
we
having
get
a
any
long rest.
experience for today?
Yes.